dance all night. Did you come alone? I just want you to know you don't have to be alone if you dance with me. Put on those dancing shoes, grab my hand, let's dance, let's get this ballroom rocking tonight. Clear the floor so we can do this right. We will dance till we got holes in our souls. Let's get this ballroom rocking tonight till the moon fades out and the sun's inside. We will dance till we hear a hush. Put on those dancing shoes, grab my hand, let's dance, let's get this ballroom rocking tonight. Clear the floor so we can do this right. We will dance till we got holes in our souls. Let's get this ballroom rocking tonight till the moon fades out and the sun's inside. Let's get out, girl, I'm taking you home. Hello, how you doing tonight? I saw your face in the candlelight across the room, and I wanted to know, yeah, I wanted to know, well, I'm anxious to know if you dance with me. Put on those dancing shoes, grab my hand, let's dance, let's get this ballroom rocking tonight. Clear the floor so we can do this right. We will dance till we got holes in our souls. Let's get this ballroom rocking tonight till the moon fades out and the sun's inside. We will dance till we hear a hello, are you doing alright? I am doing just fine. I could dance all night. Did you come alone? I just want you to know you don't have to be alone if you dance with me. Put on those dancing shoes, grab my hand, let's dance, let's get this ballroom rocking tonight. Clear the floor so we can do this right. We will dance till we got holes in our souls. Let's get this ballroom rocking tonight this ballroom rocking tonight. Clear the floor so we can do this right. We will dance till we got holes in our souls. Let's get this ballroom rocking tonight till the moon fades out and the sun's inside. Let's get out, girl, I'm taking you home. Hello, how you doing tonight? I saw your face in the candlelight across the room, and I wanted to know. Yeah, I wanted to know. Well, I'm anxious to know if you dance with me. Put on those dancing shoes, grab my hand, let's dance, let's get this ballroom rocking tonight. Clear the floor so we can do this right. We will dance till we got holes in our souls. Let's get this ballroom rocking tonight till the moon fades out and the sun's inside. We will dance till we hear hello, are you doing alright? I am doing just fine. I could dance all night. Did you come along? I just want you to know you don't have to be alone if you dance with me. Put on those dancing shoes, grab my hand, let's dance, let's get this ballroom rocking tonight. Clear the floor so we can do this right. We will dance till we got holes in our souls. Let's get this ballroom rocking tonight till the moon fades out and the sun's inside. We will dance till we hear a hush. Put on those dancing shoes, grab my hand, let's dance, let's get this ballroom rocking tonight. Clear the floor so we can do this right. We will dance till we got holes in our souls. Let's get this ballroom rocking tonight till the moon fades out and the sun's inside. Let's get out, girl, I'm taking you home.
Guys, I'm getting excited. Dude, that is so Jolie. That sounds just like her. Dude, you do not need to do that. Franco, don't do that. I'm not gonna win this mission. It's animating on mine. Alyssa, stop. Why is Ramsey grabbing Delete? Wait. Bigglesworth, stop! 777, I got the reference though. Speaking of ships, this is your ship happening right now, Javier. Come on, Zalbag. Dude, no way!
God, Severus.
I did not see that happen. We're creating a new ship right now. Here we go, Alyssa. In 3, 2, 1. Just like part 3. They're gonna whip so hard. It's the perfect ending to the stream. Oh, hey guys, what's up? I'm obviously totally know what I'm doing on the streaming part. How's everyone doing? Sorry it took so long. I was trying some things and that was my first time. I told Jolie that this is me trying to figure out streaming, so you guys are my guinea pigs. Perfect start to the stream, says Alyssa. It should end with my epic miss of Argath. Argath parried you, Alyssa. Correction. All right. You just couldn't hack it against his noble blood. It won't get a copyright strike here, Spencer. On the... Well, Javier, if you noticed, we changed the music, so... That's royalty-free music. Cool movie trailer. Thanks, Mr. Bigglesworth. No, the black void was not on purpose. I forgot to switch it over to the to this camera in time because I was watching it on my phone because I'm a pro streamer. I know what I'm doing. Oh, yeah. Anyway, how is everyone doing? I hope you guys are doing great. Javier asked earlier in the stream if I was going to be commenting on any of the book announcements or the Final Fantasy VII news. And I said, I don't know. Because I had never read any of the books. Jolie has Traces of Two Paths in her office, and I'll let her tell you what she thinks of that book. I don't want to speak for her. And yeah, so Javier says just like part 3, we'll hit second part around. Oh, you're saying like, yeah. Nah, I whiffed. It just looked like a parry. Yeah, it was rough. But anyway, that was fun putting those clips together. I wanted to throw some highlights together that featured some of you guys, because you guys have really been a big part of this stream, making it cool. I was telling Jolie, here's a actual story about when we first streamed our very first Final Fantasy something. We didn't have Final Fantasy files at this time, but during the pandemic, Jolie and I and her brother and his husband, we played Final Fantasy 14 together, and we would stream that. I think we'd stream it on Twitch, and we didn't have an account. Like, we didn't have we weren't producing any videos for this thing. We just made like a Twitch channel and streamed. I think it was on my like personal Twitch channel, and we would get like 1 or 2 viewers, and I would be like, oh, we had like 1 viewer today, Joe. And then I'd be like, oh, that was just me watching it on my phone. So anyway, yeah, this whole stream thing, I was like, maybe I'll stream tactics and maybe a few people will watch, but you guys have showed up and you guys make the stream so much better than if I was just here trying to figure out tactics. So It was fun putting those clips together. You really have made it so much more exciting. So thanks for everything that you guys have done. Chapter 1 was awesome. And now we're moving on to chapter 2. I don't know how far we are in chapter 2, but I'm intrigued. I don't trust the Cardinal Delacroix is his name. He's sus. Let's see what you guys are saying. Hi, lurkers. Hope you're all doing good. I don't know. It sounds like it's just you guys tonight. I don't know how many people are on. I never know my analytics. Another thing that, but, you know, if you're lurking, hi. But if you don't lurk, I can feature you in a clip video in the future. So say something and maybe I'll read out your comment and laugh about it. Yeah, I guess we got to find these mythical Twitch channel for the 14 VODs. No, I think the VODs are deleted after a while. These are years old. But yeah, we like got on Discord and it was all 4 of us like in one side of the screen. And we just played. We never said anything we were doing. I don't know why we streamed it. No one was going to watch us. But anyway. Yeah, a few people. But as soon as Tifa Rant came up, we got 100 lurkers. Guys. We don't do things for views here, you know? We do things because we want to do them. If you build it, they will come, is what I've been told. By a very wise man. Was it James Earl Jones who said that? Or is that just the Field of Dreams? You know what I'm talking about? Anyway. What's up, Alicia? Okay, we can start. Alicia's here, everybody. Azula is in the chat. You got to do what Azula says. If you know Azula, you don't mess around. Welcome back. I didn't level up again. Sorry, I haven't played since. I think I played like one more match, but we got our crew here. We can keep continuing the story, but we'll talk to Alicia. How you doing, Alicia? Any words of encouragement or? I guess, I don't know if you have Azula in your avatar, so I don't know if that means you're like her, because she's kind of like a ruthless leader and just rules by power and fear. Is that what you're like, Alicia? Is that who you are? I know it's a Field of Dreams quote, but I don't know who said it in Field of Dreams. For Azula followers! Alyssa, I told you to stop it! Stop it! For the Azula followers, yes. You're not even working a double, okay? You don't need to fund this stream. Super chats have always been on, Javier. I should just turn them off for one stream and see what you guys do. Thank you, Alyssa. That's very kind. Yeah, the VA is incredible. I love... Man, Azula's so good. Sometimes when I'm like reminiscing about the show, I'll just watch the Zuko and Azula, you know, Agni Kai fight at the end. And I just love it. So good. All right. Anyway, should we continue on the story? Recap what happened. We were looking for refuge after our, you know, we came across what is it, Mustadio? And he has like one of these stones, right? These zodiac stones. We go to the castled city of Zelad. And this is where we found the cardinal who was supposed to protect us from the people that are trying to get the princess. And then we meet Cardinal Delacroix, and he's like creepy, man. He brings us in with this like candlelit, you know, room, and he's like telling us about these stones. Listen to your wife and say thank you. Holy cow, Alyssa! I can't keep up with this. You're so nice. Listen to your wife and just say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's so very kind. You're awesome. You are too nice to us. Everyone, Alyssa is like, I think Alyssa has surpassed Franco as the main supporter of the channel. So shout out to Alyssa forever and always.
Take care.
But yeah, we
What
were
did
talking
these people
about
think? What compelled them?
who was it? The Cardinal and the Stone. Check out this scene, dude. Tell me this is not creepy AF. Listen to the music.
I see, Lady Agrias. In such circumstances as these, I am fain to
Yeah,
lend
happy
you
Friday,
whatever
Alicia.
help I can.
And happy Friday. See, this just, I'm not even going to play him talking. But I posted, I don't know if you guys have ever seen the anime Full Metal Alchemist. But this reminds me of like the opening villain when they're in that city and he's like a priest, but he has like a philosopher's stone. Or it's a fake one or whatever. And he's like this priestly guy and he's like, welcome to my castle. You thought I was here to protect you. It's pretty creepy. So anyway. Doesn't
I
it
shall
seem...
dispatch a courier to Malond at once. I, Confessor Marcel, will have this news from my own hand.
Yeah, see. He's up to no good is what I'm thinking. So we met him. That was kind of spooky.
Let us trace the
I hope you guys have an
journeys
awesome
of
weekend.
those
Thanks
who
for hanging out with me on
shaped
Friday. When you guys get, I'm married and I get I was always a nerd, so Fridays weren't like I'm going out to like hang out. I would just like play video games or be with friends sometimes. But anyway, yeah, they
all means.
it's cool that you're hanging out here, which is exciting. Javier says, when did the shipper community assign the days of the week for their ships? I don't know, but it's a thing, it seems. What are you talking about, Javier? You just wanted to get me to talk about ships. Oh, my units have returned from an errand. Let's go. They have never not succeeded, by
You're
the way.
interested then? An errand's over and done with. There's a report for you too.
The errand's over and done with. There's a report for you, too.
Right then. Tell us how it went.
The task ended in great success. Together we toiled that together we might reap the rewards.
Great success, see? Never once have they messed up. And these guys are level 1.
Did we doubt ourselves? Can you say the same?
Never for a moment did we doubt ourselves. Okay, why is today Clareth Friday, Javier? It's a rare thing. Okay,
Last
thank you,
but
Biggles.
not least, we brought back an antique of sorts. Mayhap one quite valuable.
Oh. They brought back some Muppet bread. Some Muppet bread. A treat beloved by children since ancient times, the secret to making these bite-sized loaves of bread has been all but forgotten. The scroll contains the last known copy of the recipe. Thank you, Maurice.
You picked up something valuable, eh? Huh. If that's not treasure, I don't know what is.
I'm not a closet Clara. We talked about this. Alyssa says, I know they have certain day of the year where they celebrate their ship and like shipping weeks for fanfic and art. You are a closet Clareth and you should know these things according to Twitter. Yeah, man, I just couldn't take it anymore. I went and like I was following a bunch of people that were Clareth and Claudies because I wanted to like just know what they were thinking. And I went and just like unfollowed all of them. I did. I couldn't, because my entire timeline was just like, oh, Cloud and Aerith. Oh, Cloud and Tifa. Tifa, oh, slay, queen, slay. And I was just like, I can't do this. Like, I like Tifa, I like Aerith, I like the game. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. You know, but let's see. Great, now I'm hungry for Moppet bread. Looks scrumptious. Or Ramlita, Alyssa. Guess you better get to work on those fanfics and art, Javier. Yeah. And Clareth, Javier, since you said the other day you're a Clareth too. Oh, learn the lesson real quick, huh? Well, it's fine. I was like, I wanted to like kind of know who the reasonable voices were, you know? I like how we're talking about Clareth and Claudius and the shipping wars while we're looking at a picture of Moppet bread. Bigglesworth, if you think that stuff looks pretty good, I got some questions for you. But sorry. Yeah, I just was like, I was following a bunch of them because I wanted to find like who the reasonable voices were and who just wanted to push their ship and make people angry. But it just got too much, and so I was like, no, I can't do it. So yeah, I got like weirded out and I unfollowed a lot of people. They were probably cool people. Like I'm not saying that they were bad or like they turned me off by everything that they said. It was just my whole feed was just that. And I'm like, I'm missing news of when people say something interesting about the series. So, because it's always the same. Like if you've, like there's never, they're always arguing over the same things. And then new information comes out and then they just argue the same things over and over and over again, right? So for me, it was just like, yes, I know that you like this ship and I know that you like this one. Okay. That's been your same tweet for the past every day of your life, you know? So, Biggle says, I've been subscribing all the most active shippers. It's to successfully drown out the IRL politics would be normally been on my feed. That's true. You can trick the algorithm just to like give you that stuff rather than like, you know, the doomsday, like actual current events. That is a good point. See, yeah, Alyssa, you can come on social if you just, you know, drown yourself in all the stuff that really matters.
I'd consider that a job well done.
Yeah, they will. They will. Right now, they have nothing else to hold on to. It's like they're like snatching up every piece of little breadcrumb news about their ship that they can, and then they just like take it and run with it, and then they can be like, yes. But when we have an actual game to talk about, then things will be like, all right. Anyway, let's continue on, guys. Let's see what's going on. I don't want to get caught in. Oh my goodness, they're back from an errand. Didn't we just get them? Am I crazy? I keep trying to go. It's like the game's like, don't go.
Welcome. Make
I swear, I just
yourself
gotcha.
some gil. An errand's
Okay.
over and done with. Right then.
Those 15 days went by
Despite many
fast.
difficulties, we did all that was expected of us.
Aubrey did it.
And more besides. There were times when I feared the worst, but we rose to the challenge.
They did it.
I'd consider that a job well done.
Congrats, you guys. That is a scary noise it's making.
Will that be all? Come back.
All right. Okay, now we're gonna go. The new book cover reveal got turned into a shipping fodder. I saw that. Javier actually sent it to me first, and Javier will send me like Photoshop edits that he does, and I thought that was like a Photoshop edit that he had done. He's like, look at the new book coming out, and I'm like, very good, just like the new just like your cake Photoshop of the PS5 cover of Part 3. Yeah, so let's go. Does it represent Zack or Cloud? Due to sword. I don't know. All right, guys, let's see what's going on here. I'm getting creepy vibes.
Bart's curs are nowhere to be seen. Yet there's no sign of a battle with Lionel's griffins. Something's amiss.
Something is amiss.
I'm going to see what I can find out.
It's
We'll
going to
meet
be.
afterward.
Oh, so it's going to be in Japanese only? They're not going to do a proper localized edition? Javier is saying it's going to be a fan translation by both camps. Ha ha ha. They're not going to wait. Yeah, that was not mine. Oh yeah, I thought it was yours. So you're saying that like it comes out in January, but that's like the Japanese version, and then everyone's going to translate it themselves? They're not going to wait for the official localized version? Okay. I'm going to see what I can find out. We'll meet after.
Where will I find you?
Gotcha.
The
Thanks,
Gorglow
Alicia.
town is just down this road. We're not like to draw much attention there.
All right. Be careful.
Don't worry. I can take care of myself.
Yeah, you can. We've seen how you use a pistol, Mustadio. We know. Fans will use bad translations to support their ship more. Yeah, it's like, just wait till the official stuff comes out. You can do it for fun, but don't argue with people if you're not like the official channels, you know? Oh, Mustadio, we hardly knew ye. Square Enix needs to fast track the localization for all their for all of our sanity. Oh, I thought that was going to be like something in the tavern.
Welcome to you.
Looking for art in particular.
You're interested then? Who'd you have in mind?
I know he doesn't say that. I know he doesn't say it. We're going to have Aubrey, Rosia, and Francis.
How many days for this
I just do the maximum amount of days.
Very well.
Miner's shortage. See ya. Any new good stuff? Looking for art. I just love that the merchant is the same in every space. Anything? I've switched you to a knight, Javier. Probably not the best idea. Javier's, let's see. Alyssa says Javier can probably send you the person who follow that most people go to for fan translations. I'll wait. It's okay. Claudia said the sword was the represent. Oh, there was. You're talking about the Buster sword in the book cover image or whatever. Claudia said the sword was to represent each partner. Cloud for Tifa and Zack for Aerith. Very good. Aerith moved on. I don't know why it's so hard to understand for the Claudies. No. You can only have one person that you ever date or like in this world. Don't you know? Don't you know that you can only like one person? I only like Jolie. True story. So it must be true. The Claudies are right.
Come back.
The Clodies. Is it the Clodies? How do they like to be called? I don't care. Let's go to Lowtown. Ooh, I get to use my 5 units? Do all my guest characters have left? Or do we have Agrias still? Heck yeah, we got the whole crew, everybody. We got everybody. We got Biggles. We got Jolie. We got Javier. We got Alyssa. You guys are here. You know what? You don't need to be on the front lines.
Certainly.
You guys and my...
For victory.
For victory.
Time to prove myself.
Let's do it.
No turning back.
Alicia's laughing. Clodies are so romantic. They romanticize childhood fresh friends to lovers. The first time lovers are forever. They are. Let's give them some more credit. Their favorite song is I Only Got Eyes for You. Almost Daddy's not here yet. Dude, look at that, like, collapse.
Been captured.
Church. Windmill. Dude, this
A friend of Mustadio.
This is like a creepy chapter, you guys.
Who's there?
Bring him out.
Uh-oh, did they catch him? Little did they know they weren't childhood friends. Oh yeah, they weren't, right? Yeah, they, like, Cloud and Tifa were... They weren't, like, buddies, right? They're like parents. Didn't they live next door to each other or something? I don't know. I took advantage of Reaver's multiple Chapter 12 dates. I hope to do so in Part 3 again. Yeah, just see them all. Just experience it all. I like Biggles. Good call, Mr. Bigglesworth. But if I'm a knight, will I still get the high ground, Spencer? You can have it if you want. Oh, dude.
I'm sorry, Ramza.
Yeah, why don't you tell us anything, Mustadio? You're always so secretive.
Have they hurt you?
Not a step further. I prefer to keep a little distance, if you don't mind.
I feel like I know that guy's voice. The boorish man.
You must be Ludovic. Let Mustadio go.
You're either brazen or foolish if you think you can make demands here.
Here.
Come now,
I'm brazen.
Mustadio. Hand over the stone, and we can avoid a lot of needless unpleasantries.
What's up, Ape This? You notice Report's discourse picking up again? This time people are trashing on Dying Scene again on Twitter. Yeah, which is funny when it was honestly just fine. Yeah, okay. So I didn't play the original, and this is funny because they've been arguing. The same people that argued that you need to play the original are the ones getting mad about the dying scene. Because it's like, it wasn't the same as the original. The original did it so much better. It was much darker. It's like, I liked the dying scene because it was the first time I'd ever experienced it. That doesn't mean that if I like played the original, I wouldn't like the original more. But yeah, I've seen that discourse. How's everyone liking the voice acting and tactics? I love it! I love it! So good. What's up, Seppu Gaming? They got selected memory, Alicia. Maybe they suffer from the Mandela effect. Hand over the stone.
So, where have you hidden it? Tell me. Is that how you want to play it?
Yeah, hold your tongue,
Maybe
Mustadio.
this will hasten your speech.
As a fan of the OG, I do believe the dying scene was more well done there. Yeah, which is great. But like, I don't know. This is the problem they have because there's you can change things, but then you can't change things, right? They changed fate at the end of remake, so maybe the old dying scene would have happened. I know it was like pretty dark. Jolie actually went through and talked about what happened in the original versus this stuff when we did Chapter 8. Spencer, I agree with you. I played the OG the first time after Remake and Rebirth. In my opinion, of Final Fantasy VII doesn't seem like a story it can be properly told in a PS1 format. Yeah, it's like... It just... I don't know. They're breaking it up into pieces, and I know what they're doing, but it's not coherent on purpose. They're trying to make us feel like, what's the mystery? At least, Alyssa says, at least not unless CC is involved in the discussion. Crisis Core, yeah. I can't adequately experience Final Fantasy VII with the PS1. I like what the trilogy does. Yeah. Okay, that's what you're saying. You're saying, like, I'm not going to go back and play a 30-year-old game, and I'm just going to enjoy the new stuff. Which is, like, a big reason why they made the remakes, right?
You there. Out with the other one.
Oh, they got someone else. Oh, it's his dad.
Father! What have they done to you? I'm fine, son. Don't tell them where it is.
Man, we got Mustadio and Besrudio. Besrudio? He looks like all the Final Fantasy Tactics characters have looked pretty chibi, and you know, even the old characters haven't looked like this. Besrudio looks like he's seen some stuff. Alicia says, what Final Fantasy would everyone want to see a remake after this one wraps? I want Final Fantasy 9 to come out, the rumored remake. I know they say it's on ice, or like it was happening, but it's not happening. Everyone says that's like a classic story, that it has good resolution and good characters. And I say just work on getting that out. Seppa Gaming says, funny developer can make a 500 megabyte game on the PS1, and now many make game with 350 gigabytes of storage. Yep. Gotta get those 4K textures. 9 or 6, but honestly, I'd rather they not. You don't want them to mess it up. Alyssa, don't you like the discourse that we've been having? Why would you not want this? It's a single game remake, I'd be down. Gotcha. So if they just did it like straight through. I want Final Fantasy VI remake. Spencer, how about a poll? What game to remake next? If I really have to show, okay, this is for you guys. Engage with your audience. Start a poll. All right. Well, if I do a poll, don't I have to like list them all out? Okay, which Final Fantasy game would you like to be remade next? Add an option. The poll just says yes or no. Add an option. I can add an option and say Final FF6, FF 9. It just says, I'm going to release this poll because it's so annoying, but here you go. This is not... I couldn't get rid of yes or no. So maybe I can only do 4 options. I hope you guys just say yes. This is how good I am at the stream, guys. I would like... That's so funny. Anyway. I answered yes. Remake them all. I think... I don't know. I get torn between them creating new stuff and remaking old stuff. Because, like, I haven't played any of the old stuff. And I don't know if I will. I think I'll play 6 eventually. But I don't care to play, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know that people say that 4 is really good. And that 5 is okay. But, you know... I'm just, like, not an old head like that. And I don't see myself going back to those things unless we stream it or we make content for it. So if they remake it, then I'll probably play it. But that's just me. How's the poll looking? I'm going to end the poll in 1 minute. So you got it. Let's listen to some sweet voice acting while we wait.
Show him inside.
Ludovic. Oh man, they just shove him in.
You know full well who you're dealing with. And if you know what's good for you, you will give me what I want.
The chimney behind Ramsar. You'll find it there.
Oh, he told him.
Bring it to us, would you?
Behind Ramsar. That was a smart move.
To spare your friend's life.
Put it behind me. Don't let them have it, Ramsar. Woohoo! He wasn't lying.
This must be it.
Your sight. Okay, we're closing
Let
the poll
them go.
now. Looks like Final Fantasy VI wins. I just think they couldn't do Final Fantasy VI in one game. I mean, if they remade it like they made Rebirth. But if it's a sprite-based, like, HD 2D Dragon Quest remake style, then yeah, they could do it.
Give me the stone.
Give me the stone.
Release them first.
I feel like I've already seen this in other media. Give me the stone. Yeah, I assume they remake 4 Dragon Quest games over the past couple years as a way to build up to Dragon Quest 12. Heck yeah, says Javier. Final Fantasy VI won. Ernest would be proud. I messed up the vote with yes and no.
It seems you do not grasp how this works. Let me make it nice and simple for you.
Make it nice and simple, Ludovic.
Throw me the stone, then they go free.
Oh, he gave it to him.
A true zodiac stone. Ah, and what a pretty bauble it is.
He's going all Gollum on this stone right now. Bigglesworth says, I do really like Terra's theme. Would love to play Final Fantasy VI for the first time when it's remade. You haven't played it, Bigglesworth? I would like to too. An HD 2D remake of 6 would be amazing. Yeah, I feel like people are so precious about the sprite work that if they did like a modern day remake of 6, people would be pretty upset. I'd still like it, but you know, a 6 tower remake would be split into 6 parts. Yeah, because it's huge, right?
This should bring a smile to the
You've got like
Cardinal's
the light.
face.
I know that like Kefka wins in one world and then you have to like go back in time or do something like the Dark World. I don't know. I'm obsessed with the Final Fantasy VI song Omen. Yeah, and they have the whole like opera in that. It would be a lot.
You've been most helpful. Most helpful. But given what you know, I fear I cannot let you live. Take care of them. and see you do a proper job.
You think we can handle these guys?
The Cardinal. He was with them from the start.
I don't think Square Enix would do that with any of their franchises, Ape this. Because they're so precious about Final Fantasy that they would, like, Tactics makes sense because they just kept it, like, very similar. They upgraded, you know, very little upgrades and tweaks here in voice acting, but I don't think that they would ever go into the AA realm. They either keep it the same, like with quality of life features, or they go all out. That's kind of how I feel. I could be wrong though. Wait, the Cardinal, he was with them from the start? Did he say that? Did he say something about the Cardinal? I missed it. Was he like, Cardinal de la Croix had me do this?
I must act.
All right, Monk, get in there. Can you reach anyone? Ha! We got you, thief. Got him. Octopath Traveler 2, I think, remains their most advanced pixel art. Should be used for 6. I think part 3 is enough. Part 1 end with Esper, Terra. Part 2, Kefka 1. Part 3, Kefka Lost. Gotcha. Yeah. I know kind of how it works out, but I've never played it. Yeah, guys, I'm trying to pay attention to the voice acting. What did Cardinal de la Croix even say? There's no way to know. Biggles. Okay, here's... So multiples of 5 Bigglesworth. At the start, it's like they're waiting for their turn, right? So a lot of people don't have multiples of 5 except for you because it's your turn, so you're at 100. So if I go to arithmetics, it's only going to target you, right? If I do cure. Yeah, you're... Oh, and it gets me and one other summoner. Well, I can't use it yet. I need to get more... I need to tweak it some more, I know. Ape this says... But man, in general, the Game Awards can't come fast enough. Hamaguchi must be giving us the goods at TGA, right? I think he will. We'll have to see. All right. Here would hit before anyone goes. Shell. No, it won't get you. You're not close enough. I want to protect you from those summoners or whatever they are. Well, I'll give it to you, boys.
Here I go.
Nope. I targeted the unit. Hopefully you're okay.
Ready or not?
Oh, he doesn't have his gun. I was about to say, well, you're gonna let that guy come in with his pistol? And he just like... You kidnapped him, you didn't take all his weapons? It's not looking good, Mustadio.
I'm sorry.
Oh, he critted.
Come on.
It's alright, he's got plot armor, right? Right? Oh, what sort of geomancer skills do I have? Anything? Contortion. Ooh, I like it. What does it do? I have a bet. Move here. Of course, there's spread out all fancy like.
Now.
What does that do? Oh, cool.
Onwards and upwards.
How to proceed?
Get in there, Javier. The high ground. Guys, don't get your hopes high. I I say no part 3 until next year. They know what they are doing. I'm keeping my expectation low. The more they don't talk about it, the more we will talk about it. You know what I mean? So let's throw a stone at this thief. Nice, the high ground, Javier rock toss.
Excellent.
But I hope that there's something there for this, even just like a tease, you know. But it might not be true. Alyssa's keeping her expectations low. That way I can't be disappointed. But I do think they said they would have something before the end of the year in terms of announcements. Yeah. So we might get like a crumb of something. I'm not gonna be able to hit anyone from here. I can't do anything. I can go whack Biggles. Got him. There may be opportunities throughout the battle. I check my arithmetic options each round. Yeah, there probably will.
Best proceed with caution.
Good thing I targeted Mustadio. Oh, bummer. What's happening? What's happening? She's aiming. We got some archers here. They're going in for the kills here. Oh man, here come the summoners. You have no power here.
A bitter defeat.
Dude, I love that so much. The first counter, they go to hurt me, and then I just kill them. Oh, Biggles, you're okay. Apethus says it all depends on Square Enix. Wants to pen. Oh my gosh, what was that? Immobilized. Okay, we'll chill here. It all depends on this. Square Enix wants to pay the $300,000 to $500,000 for the 30-second teaser. I never know about that because Jeff Keighley, people can pay the big, you know, price tag to get in the show, but I think that also Jeff Keighley wants people's, like, he wants big announcements, and if he doesn't get big announcements, then he has no show. So I bet that it's like he probably gets some people to come in the show, and he does it for free because it helps him, right? So if you can get like a big branded name to come in, like an Elden Ring or something, I bet he paid nothing. Like I bet From Software paid $0 or Bandai Namco, whoever the publisher is, to get From Software in like his Summer Games Fest, you know? Or I bet Naughty Dog paid $0 for them to have Intergalactic shown because that was the first time that was ever shown, right? And Sony could be like, well, we're going to show it off ourselves. And Jeff would be like, please, like, come do it here, you know? Yeah, he grew up on Japanese games, and so like he loves it. So I don't know, maybe it's not that much, but Alyssa says they'll want to do it because they want to promote their shiz out of their biggest upcoming game in the end of the trilogy. Maybe a title reveal? That'd be cool. Just so people can stop guessing the name. Alicia, I like the way you think. Maybe we just get like a title and a teaser or something. I forgot to mention, whenever you use arithmetics, it costs no MP. Oh, that's amazing. Also get, he also loves and grew up on Japanese games. For all we know, we may give him a discount. I don't think that, like I said, I don't even think they would have to pay. I really don't think so. I know that seems weird, but I think it's true. Hey, what's up, Andrew? How you doing, man? Let's see what we got now. It's gonna hit. Oh, is this the move? It's got them all targeted. 1, 2, 3, 4, but then we're all targeted except for Alyssa. Okay, guys. Up playing Arc Raiders. Yeah, that game good? People seem to really be jazzed about it. Yeah, Jeff might give Square the homie price, but I can't imagine being a publisher paying like $500,000 for a trailer at an E3 or Summer Games Fest. Bad business, Spencer. You got to charge them something. Maybe. But like, okay, so like, let's hang on one sec. All right, I'm switching to rant cam. Okay, so you got to think about this though. Because think of Fortnite. Fortnite is like one of the biggest, franchises in the world. Who do you think benefits more when they do like a collaboration? The Simpsons is going on right now. Do you think like what company benefits more? The Simpsons, which is like an old property, people are gonna go like watch Homer and Bart Simpson on whatever. Disney owns the properties now because they bought Fox. Or is it Fortnite? Like, are all a bunch of like, like this 10-year-old kid who plays Fortnite really wants to run around as Homer Simpson. I don't think the person who's playing Fortnite gives a crap about Homer Simpson. I think it's like maybe you get some 30, 40-year-olds to come back in and try Fortnite, but really what it is like a big giant advertisement for The Simpsons because the Simpsons movie is coming out, right? So I don't think Fortnite has to pay The Simpsons to like, it's like we need to use your license, and I don't think they're paying Disney. I think like they're like, we're the most popular, live service game in the world. We'll do a collab. Maybe I think each transaction is different. Like there's that set price that This was saying about the Summer Games Fest and the Game Awards, and yes, like there's some developers that are going to fork over that price and publishers that have to pay it because it's like this is like maybe a new IP and it doesn't have a lot of cachet, or they don't know, like they're not a known publisher that's like beloved, right? But I bet each deal is different. So either they're giving a huge discount for certain games, because like I would say that the Game Awards is like, yes, Jeff Keighley says like, oh, I've got a bunch of viewers. We've had the most viewers ever, right? But the only reason he has viewers is because people pay him, or people announce their games there, right? So he provides like a platform, but he's like, nobody really cares about the awards. People just want to see what game announcements there are. Like we've just been talking about it, So I don't know. I think yes, there's probably a little bit of both going on, but I bet each deal is different. I bet there's some like, you think like when Jeff Keighley is like almost sobbing that, that From Software allowed him to show their game. I don't think that they were like, thank you so much for allowing us to show your game and that $300,000 to $500,000 that you paid me. You know what I mean? I don't know. I could be wrong, but I'm very skeptical of who pays what. I still think it's up in the air, and I know that Jeff makes a lot of money, and his dad was like the guy who made IMAX or whatever. So anyway, my Fortnite analogy or whatever, it's like Fortnite. Let's see. Alyssa says, well, let me see. Rant cam. Fortnite does. The Friday keeps getting better. It's just because I'm on rant cam. This is what you guys wanted. We're here to play tactics, Javier. They're paying something for the ability to use those IPs, but making more cause those skins to, yeah. I mean, like then it allows Fortnite to allow someone like to sell a Bart Simpson skin in a robot, and some kid thinks it's funny, but I don't know. I think like you get other IPs in there that kids, the people that play these games aren't like, they probably think it's fun because it's in the Fortnite game, but I don't think they care about The Simpsons. Nothing like a Friday rant. Only indie studios pay. I kind of feel that way. I don't think that they pay that much, but I don't know. Like his award show wouldn't exist if people didn't announce their games there. You know what I mean? So because they can. This was the whole reason why E3 shut down. I don't know if you guys know, but if you had a booth at E3, it was like millions of dollars or like hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars to have a booth on the show floor at E3. And what did the publishers realize? That they didn't have to spend that much time, that much money, giving money to the ESA, which that's the company, that was running E3 at the time, or they always did. It's like, we don't have to pay them money. We don't have to have a booth. We can just rent out a theater and make our own announcements, and people will tune in by the millions and watch our announcements, right? And then what happened to E3? It's gone, right? So Jeff Keighley has a similar business model, but he attaches awards to it. So people argue about who's going to be winning Game of the Year, and it's always going to be, it's a tried and true business model. Like the Oscars, they've fallen in popularity for years, but they're still like that excitement. People still want to talk about what their favorite game was, and that's always going to be interesting to people. So he's attached himself to an award show, but then he's like, we're going to show world premieres and we're going to do a bunch of game announcements. So if you're kind of like a no name, like whatever, but you like want a bunch of eyes on your product, you're going to shell out the biggest money, right? For like a good slot. Maybe if it's like an ad slot, it doesn't cost as much money, but if it's like a prime spot, sure. But if you're like a huge deal, like bigger than the Game Awards deal, right? Then I don't think that you're paying the same prices, if at all. I really believe that. I could be wrong. This is totally like, I could be totally naive, but, and I think that I think Jeff will, I don't know the pricing scheme of it or whatever, but I swear Jeff will say that he's like, I'm so happy to like share this indie game, and he'll chat up like it was only made by 30 developers or whatever, I'm talking about Kepler Interactives and Sandfall. Is it Sandfall Entertainment or whoever who did Expedition 33? But yeah. I think each deal is unique, and I don't think there's just like one set price. But I remember what Apis was saying. I do remember that number being thrown around a little bit. So let me get to your chats and then we'll catch up. Let's see here. Only indie studios pay, which is like tragic. I would think smart IP owners would want a percentage of skins sold. Yeah, that's probably true. People are competitive about their fandoms, so yes, they care about the awards. Totally. And they always will care about awards. Like, awards will always be a thing. People always like to argue and say, like, theirs is better. And anytime you can give validation to the thing that you like, that will always be popular throughout human existence. just how we are. We like the shipping wars are evidence of this, right? You give any one of the ships validation and that will fuel them for the next 100 years. They said this and the translation was wrong and it meant this, and they'll bring that up till the day they die. It's just a game, you guys. Let's see. I can see him giving indies deeper discount. Yeah, I think so too. But like, this is like, we don't know, I think it is expensive. And that number that Apis was quoting, I remember hearing about that and I was like, that's outrageous. But people's marketing budgets, you think about how much they spend to like sell their game. People want them to know about it. Discount, sure, but they still pay, Alyssa. To me, it's funny because there's so many games that are showed at Game Awards and everyone's like, oh, that was so boring and dumb. And how tragic is that? You spend $300,000 to get like a slot in the Game Awards, and then everybody will rank, at the end of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley will send out a tweet and he's like, rank the Game Awards of 2024. Like, how was the show? And A, B, C, or D. It's just like, D, I hated it. My obscure Japanese RPG wasn't announced, so I hate everything, But hopefully the developers are getting eyes on their stuff, that the people that want to play their stuff. Alyssa says it wouldn't, but it also is still a business. But you're saying, yeah, the discount, I don't know. I hope Expedition 33 wins. I think Expedition 33 is going to win. What other game is going to win other than Expedition 33? You have Silksong, you have Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, you have the like Shroud Arc Raiders controversy, right? Andrew John Bennett, he's playing Arc Raiders right now, so he can tell us if that's like in contention. But I don't think you got to think on who votes in the Game Awards, okay? The Game Awards is full of industry journalists that have been like in the gaming, hive mind for years. You have all your games, your GameSpots, your IGNs, your like Game Informer people, like like all those guys, and then you have all the internet sites, and Jeff Keighley gives it out to all these people that review games, and basically everyone that's on Metacritic, right? And I don't even know if influencers get a vote or whatever, but maybe they do, maybe they don't. If they have a podcast of some renown, maybe they do. But they usually get one vote per outlet. So like I know that like IGN, I don't know, IGN's like a different beast, but I think that they just got like, maybe they had a few representatives that got a vote, but like then Kind of Funny with like Greg Miller and those guys, right? They get one vote, even though there's like 8 people on their team. So they have to decide like, who are we going to give our vote to, So like maybe the one obscure person is like, I love Arc Raiders, but they're all going to get voted out and be like, it's Expedition 33, And Kingdom Come Deliverance was too niche of a game. Like, even though it was the second in the series and it was better and improved on it in every way, it's like, that's like a very, very, what is the word called? It's like a immersive sim where you're having to like do everything by hand and stuff. So I'm thinking Expedition 33 is like a strong lock this year, but let me see what you guys say. I know people say Silk Song, but I feel like that game just kind of came and went. I think it has its like defenders for Silk Song, but the cool thing about Silk Song is like the hype was more important than the game itself, right? It sold millions of copies, but it was just like this game that never came out, and Team Cherry just didn't care to release it because there are like 3, 4, 5, 6 guys that are just working on it, and they just are millionaires, and they're like, whatever, the bank account has enough, so let's just keep making this game. And then they release it for $20, and it's like, it's an amazing game, cool. But it's like more of the same. I don't hear people still talking about Silk Song, so that's another reason. I think voting is happening right now or whatever, the nominees are coming out. I don't know. But I think Expedition 33 is like a shoe-in. Other years have been close. I don't think it's even close this year. So, Alicia, I hope that you get your win too. See, this is what we're talking about. Humans will always love to root for their favorite games. Apethus says, I just have to wonder about the return of investment on paying that much to allow your trailer to be at TGA and like, yeah, considering game marketing budgets. Yeah, man, it's insane. Like those numbers shocked me. And I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying I remember hearing that too. And it kind of broke my mind. Yeah, Mr. Bigglesworth says, oh yeah, all the Silk Song spamming. Dude, if you paid $500,000 to get your trailer at TGA and people thought your game sucked, you're screwed. I know, right? It's like you're almost better if you're like an indie dev. You're like almost better to just release it on Steam and hope you get found. Oh, it's so hard. Silk Song is gonna win. Mark my words. It's not gonna win, Javier. It's not gonna win. I remember when Last of Us 2 won. Oh boy, Twitter went crazy. Yeah, the depressing, sad game of Last of Us 2. None of the games I played this year on GOTY docket. What games did you play, Apethus? If IGN vote, they will vote AC Shadow. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. I know that people have issues with Ubisoft games and they're just kind of formulaic, but I don't know. I think Ubisoft gets like a kind of a tough sell, but I do see the criticisms too. I don't know. Mr. Bigglesworth says, Javier, they can give Silk Song the Player's Choice Award. Apethus says Ninja Gaiden 4, Wu Chang Rise of the Ronin, PC Rebirth on PC. Okay, you had a good year then, right? I never played Ninja Gaiden 4, but I hear it came out, and that like didn't make a huge splash either. But like when it was at Xbox's showcase before Xbox kind of like fell apart, everyone was like Ninja Gaiden 4. It's probably cool though, awesome action game, I get your Apethus. You play some good action games. I think it will win. Yeah, Expedition 33. It's like a self-perpetuating meme at this point. People also have issues with IGN. Yeah, people. I'm just using IGN and like because everybody knows who they are, and like GameSpot and those big outlets that everyone kind of grew up knowing. There's way more people that do games journalists, right? But well, I think games journalism is actually declining. But those people are the ones that get to vote, and so I think I never feel like it represents the core gaming audience, because what are the top selling games of the year? You have Call of Duty that wins every year, but what do they do at the Game Awards? Like literally the voice of Kratos was like, Call of Duty sucked. Like he had like some joke prepared to like dunk on Call of Duty. So it was like, okay. Call of Duty has the most players in America and like they crush it every year, but that will never win because it's the games journalists who say like, it's just like the Oscars. Like they want to be like these artsy fartsy people that are like, oh, this is the like best picture of the year, and it's like everyone went out and saw like Avengers Endgame, and I'm not saying Avengers Endgame is like the movie of the year, but it's like popularity and consumer, like who does the most, like who sells the most doesn't mean that you're going to win the award, but I think there is a disconnect between journalists and the everyday gamer, right? So yeah, anyway, but yeah, okay, so Ape is saying Ninja Gaiden 4 is excellent. It's mostly action combat guy. Journalism is declining, sadly. Yeah, it is. I just, the bummer thing about journalism dying, though, is like, it just like everybody has the same, all the journalists had the same opinion. Like, I mean, maybe they like different games or whatever, but they all sounded like the same. It just felt like they were one big hive mind. That's what I like about the YouTube space. It's like games journalism is actually bigger than ever, but they're just your favorite YouTube channel who covers games, or the people that are really into like games journalism gives a level of validation to it because they're the ones handing out the review scores and that still matters. But like you get games that are like, beloved by critics, and then like users don't like them, and then users love them, and critics say they're not good, or the journalists say they're not good. So I don't know. Like, it's like there's more game critics than journalists, right? Journalists is like them covering scoops and talking about the industry and stuff, but it kind of feels like it's all kind of gone away. So anyway, I would say find people that you like online that are on YouTube or whatever, and then follow them, and hopefully they have some sort of influence because, like for example, like Expedition 33 is probably going to win this year because it like broke through the cultural zeitgeist of like, this isn't just like a niche JRPG. For all intents and purposes, it's a JRPG, but it was made in France, but it has like all the hallmarks of a game like Final Fantasy X. But then it has like some, parry-based blocking, dodging mechanics in the turn-based combat, which is cool, and it's fresh. It's a unique world. It's like a unique art design and wonderful soundtrack. But like normally that game would be beloved by a niche section of gamers, right? I liken it to Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Like Xenoblade Chronicles 3 sells like 2 million units, maybe not even 2 million, right? But it's like it gets nominated for Game of the Year in 2022 or 2023, right? And nobody cares about it. It wins no awards, but it gets nominated because it had really high review scores. And who were the people that were reviewing it? Oh, the people that were reviewing it were like, the people who like Xenoblade games. So the outlets give it to them and they're like, this is a 92, 93. And I think it had like a 91 on Metacritic or maybe an 89, like it was almost a 90. And people were like, it's so good. But then like when it came to voting for it and these outlets go, they're like, Xenoblade Chronicles 3. No, like we're going to give it to God of War Ragnarok, So this is the first time where I feel like a more niche product broke through to the mainstream, and that's why I feel like Expedition 33 is just, it has to win, right? Because most of the time, like I think all the critics who normally don't like these type of things, they all played it, they all loved it, So shout out to Expedition 33. Oh, let's see here. Yeah, okay. So Apis says, I can't play much of anything else and enjoy it. You're talking about action games, action RPGs, and Souls-like. You played Rebirth. Rebirth is action, but it's not action combat. Like, you can use the hotkeys and stuff to kind of do it, but I wouldn't say that Rebirth is that action heavy. I mean, it is, but you can like dodge and stuff, but it's not like Dark Souls where you have like iframes and things that you're like, working to take down a boss. It's just the momentum combat of Rebirth. This is Bigglesworth. He says, as I may recall, a bunch of gacha games came within a hair of overtaking Black Myth Wukong in its category. Yeah, that's another thing. The gacha, like, encroachment of the gacha games are on their way. Sepa Gaming says, yeah, but I remember, say, Red Dead Redemption 2 would won 2018 God of the Year, but God of War won, and Wukong would won, but didn't. Yeah. I don't know, like, people, but then who were the people talking about Astrobot? And I'm not saying Astrobot shouldn't have deserved it. I didn't play it, but I love Astro's Playroom, just the free thing that came with it, and we play that. I'm like, that's like one of my favorite PlayStation 5 games. That's just the demo that they give you. But yeah, I mean, Wukong, who are the people that are voting? It's all these games journalists that all kind of think the same, and they probably were like, yeah, it's a fun action game, but I didn't really care about it, where it's like huge in Asia and China, right? But then they were like, finally, a platformer that's not Nintendo. Let's vote for it. And it's like, it was amazing. And what wins? Like, I remember being like, this is my goatee. This is my goatee. Like, Astrobot's my goatee. Astrobot's my goatee. So then Astrobot wins, right? Because it's those, you got to pay attention to those people that are like in the industry. They're the ones that are going to determine who wins the game of the year. And like you're saying, Red Dead Redemption 2, it's like, that was like a really good game. And the industry is probably torn on that, but like God of War has that PlayStation, Sony, prestige, and it had all the nostalgia coming in from the, original games when they rebooted it and they did a good job. And so they're like, gotta give it to God of War, But some people would say that was a missed year because Red Dead Redemption 2 didn't get it. Apethus says, to be honest, I still have the question about the Game Awards for making Astrobot win last year. It felt like Sony lined Jeff's pockets. I don't believe that, but I hope you understand like what I'm saying. I think that, like I say, the industry people that vote on these things all kind of like were thrilled that like a platformer that wasn't Nintendo was good. And it brought them a lot of joy. And I don't think there's anything wrong for voting for that. Right. But I think that's what skewed their decision because they were like, this is great, and then, yeah, so, but I don't think any money is going under the table to pick awards. I just don't believe that. Maybe I'm naive and stupid, but I just don't think that's happening. Alyssa says, I don't think Astrobot should have won, but I also don't think that Wukong should have won either. Yeah, I remember the prestige of being able to go to E3 when it was press only. Yeah, okay. A JRPG. Le RPG. I like these. What's up, Plan C? Welcome to the chat, man. Sorry, I'm just crashing out about the Game Awards right now. But Patriots fan. Why did I say Patriots fan? Alyssa. I wish you just said Alyssa here. It's fine. You can be Patriots fan. I should just call you. 122-480 says, I actually thought Metaphor would win because it wasn't a full fan vote. It wasn't best RPG of the year, right? And I think it winning over Rebirth just tells like you telling a full concise story is like going to give you bonus points, right? If you're in the RPG category. I think when part 3 is announced, and if they do, even if they don't stick the landing perfectly, I still think that will win RPG of the year just because like it's the Return of the King effect. It's the last in the trilogy and it finally ties up the story. So if they even do a somewhat of a good job and there's not some incredible RPG that comes out that year, I'm pretty sure that it will win. But anyway, Alyssa says, hey, Plan C, long time no see. Clever girl. Alicia says, it's amazing. If anyone hasn't played it, I highly recommend it. Are you talking about Expedition 33? You're talking, Apis says, remember the prestige of being together. Never mind, E3, not Expedition 33. I played it. And Lies of P DLC, so good. Oh, and on Rebirth, I can play it like Tales style action RPG. It feels very good and very high ceiling. Love it. Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay, good. So you're using it. You're not just pausing every minute of it. You're kind of rocking that combat. That's cool that it gives you that experience. I do not, but we'll find out when that time comes, Spencer. Plenty says, I won't lie. I usually don't care who wins, but I might not watch again if Expedition 33 doesn't win this year. It's going to win. It's going to win. I can't, like, what? Tell me in chat, what are the other games that are going to win? I was looking at it on Twitter. People were posting some of their things. I just don't see, I don't see it. I don't even see anyone coming close to winning. You know, I think it's a lock this year. Maybe people thought that about last year and they're like, Astrobot won? But yeah. Javier says, so it was a punishment. Vote to hit on Nintendo, Spencer. That's why I don't care for awards. The way subjective lacks them any actual merit. But that's true though, right? Because there's like this chip on critics' shoulders where they feel bad because they always give Nintendo games like really high scores. But like Nintendo's games are really good. They are. They don't have bugs. They work really well, and they don't like pressure their developers to get them out like at the end of the like fiscal quarter or whatever, right? For the stockholders. Like Nintendo just does what Nintendo does. And their games aren't like the most highly polished when it comes to like graphical fidelity and all this stuff, but their games just work and they're actually awesome. Like my eyes are more open to it now that I have a kid. And I know that's silly. Like I've got 3 kids and Nintendo is just top tier when it comes to children's entertainment, you know? I think PlayStation does good with like Astrobot and other things, but most of their games are for 30 to 40-year-old men who like want to play like a sad dad game, you know? Yes, James! What's up, Jimmy? Sorry, Jimmy is Jolie's little brother, and he's like one of my best friends. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. I don't know if you've ever made it to a stream, but I call him James, but Jimmy in chat. Hello, I'm going to bed. Claire Obscure will win. And then he says, they run at like 15 frames per second. He hates Nintendo, by the way. Hey, man, I'm telling you, they run at 15 frames per second, but they're great games. So, yeah, anyway, but I was saying, everyone say hi. Everyone say goodnight to Jimmy. He rules. I'm so glad you're on the stream, man. Alyssa says last year was wide open, which is why people believe Rebirth could take it. Yeah, I just didn't think Rebirth would. You guys know how I feel about Rebirth. I felt like that was like, it got a high Metacritic score, but I was like, it's not gonna win. You know, it also came out early in the year. That's another like, does that factor into it? Because if you come out in like February, everyone's gonna forget about you in November. Kingdom Comes Deliverance is the second best until October, November. Games hit. Laugh out loud. Yeah, they don't have bugs. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet would like to have a word. Okay, well, guess who develops those games? Not Nintendo. Game Freak, and they own 33% of the Pokemon Company, or the Pokemon Company and Nintendo, and then Game Freak. And Game Freak is like the game studio, and they haven't. Yeah, I know that that Pokemon Scarlet and Violet was awful, but I'm talking about like, you know, proper Nintendo first party games. I guess that counts as one, but it's kind of a caveat. Rebirth's detriment was that it wasn't a full game, in my opinion. I think so too. I think like when we get part 3, we'll be able to judge Rebirth better. Pokemon has been so bad. Yeah, it's so bad. But I'm like, I think I've told you guys, I'm like a Pokemon OG. What's it called? Like I'm like a 151 elitist. Like I won't play. I'm a Gen 1 elitist. I'm like anything after that. I know that there's really good Pokemon, but I just loved Pokemon Red and Blue. Cause I'm old. Night, Jimmy. Good night. James got a point, Spencer. Yeah, laugh out loud. Night, buddy. Yep, recent bias is a real thing. Night, Jimmy. Expedition 30 came out in March, and most think it'd still take it. That's the thing, though. It's like it came out early, and it's still, you know, the front runner is what I think. So anyway, Pokemon ZA looks great for PS2 game, guys. We got a bunch of Nintendo haters in the stream. Okay. It's fine, guys. It's fine. But like what I was talking about, okay, that reminds me. The viewers, so like Nintendo gets these bumps, right? Where it's like their games run at 15 frames per second. They look like PS2 games, and they always score like a 90 on Metacritic, right? It's like, oh, they're the best game ever. And it's like, I swear, you're just giving us the same game over and over again. So I get those criticisms, and I think there's a chip on the shoulder of games journalists who are like, don't want to vote for a Nintendo game, but then PlayStation makes a really highly polished, produced product that runs at 60 frames per second, and it's like, thank you, this is not like the Nintendo game, but they want so badly to vote for something like that doesn't have a big Nintendo sign on it, that they just do it. And they all kind of just went to Astrobot. And this is not me saying that Astrobot was bad. I just think that was like the catalyst to get that game over the edge, right? Anyway, it says, Spencer, you know what tripped me up? Game Freak left Unchained and Unshackled from TP, the Pokemon Company's stupidity. They released a trailer of a beautiful action game supposed to come out next year. Oh yeah, okay. If you saw the trailer for Beast Reincarnation, it felt like, bro, if this is what Game Freak can do, why is Pokemon so bad? It's so true, but it's like people have to stop buying the Pokemon games for them to listen, because the games are trash and they sell 13 million copies in 2 days. You know what I mean? So stop buying the bad Pokemon games and they will make better Pokemon games. Parents, the problem is, I know that we're all tuned in and we understand, right? Because we're big fans of games. But if you're not big fans of games, you're probably just like a mom or dad, and you know that Pokemon is like the biggest franchise in the world, and you like, your kid wants a Pikachu stuffed animal for Christmas or whatever. You're like, oh, I'll get him a Nintendo and I'll give him that game. Like, for example, my brother-in-law, Jolie has a sister, and her husband was like, hey, can you get me some Nintendo Switches for my kids? Because he like doesn't do that, you know. And this was like when Nintendo Switches were still kind of hard to get, right when they were launched. And I found like 2 online, and I got 2 of them for him. And he's like, which one? What should I get? I'm like, well, one comes with like a Mario Kart World bundle, and then the other one comes. He's like, oh, is that Pokemon? Yeah, get that one. Get that Pokemon one. It was Pokemon Z and A, and they'll get it for Christmas or whatever. But it's like, he doesn't know. He doesn't care. He doesn't play the games. He just knows that it's Pokemon, so he's going to buy it. And a lot of people will do this. So I keep preaching this, but it's like, if you have kids, and give your kids like the good games, you know, don't settle for mediocrity. Give them the games that you know are good. Be educated gamers instead of just the people that go out and buy like whatever, you know. Let's see what you guys are saying. It says, if you saw the trailer for Beast, okay, yeah, you're like, Game Freak can do this. Alicia says, I don't hate Nintendo. I'm just disappointed in what they've been doing. Game key cards. Yeah, okay, so you're like a big physical gamer. Like, I've switched over to digital like years ago, and the reason I switched over to digital is kind of silly. Jimmy, who was on the stream just a bit ago, he's my brother-in-law, and he's like a big gamer, and he lives in Texas, and I live in Utah. We lived in California before that. And when we'd buy digital, and then we would log into each other's accounts, and then you could just play the games. Like, so he would buy a game and I would play his, and then I'd be like, here, do you want mine? And he could play some of the games that I would try, you know, because we like physical. Now that we're older, I'm like not going to go give it to like my neighbor kid across the street. I mean, I guess I could do that, but now it's like, if I want to share games, I want to do the digital thing, because then I just share my library with my family, you know. But the game key card thing is kind of a bummer, because it's like, I don't know, people argue for it, but then it's just the game preservation, and like, if you don't have an internet connection, then that game is basically just a digital thing. But I buy everything digitally, so I'm part of the problem. But I'm bummed for you, Alicia. Sorry. Apta says, dude, I say the same thing. It's the fans' fault. Games suck because they're Pokemon adults. They'll just buy it. Yeah. But not just that. What I'm saying is, think about what I'm saying, because Pokemon adults, they'll just buy it because they have nostalgia for it. But I think the majority of the people that are buying these games are people who are not gamers, who are giving it to their kids, right? I think Pokemon adults buy it every year because they hate themselves, and they just buy it because they want to like relive their childhood. But I also think you get a bunch of people that are just mass market people, and Pokemon is the biggest entertainment franchise in the world. So it just sells. It's like they push this boulder down a mountain and you can't stop the boulder from moving. It doesn't matter. They could release whatever they wanted and people will continue to buy it. Plan C says Pokemon fans are brainwashed and whatever slop they throw at them. Yeah. Like, okay, Monolith Soft makes Xenoblade games and they sell like 1.5 million, right? And I know I always talk about Xenoblade. That's one of my favorite JRPG franchises. Those games are incredible. It's like those games shouldn't look the way they look on a Switch hardware or a Wii U hardware, right? It's like, this is amazing. Have them make a, Pokemon game. Or like Apis was saying, like, let Game Freak make the game they want, but maybe the Pokemon company is just saying, we can spend $6 and make this game, and then we'll make $1 bajillion in return. So our profit margins are the biggest we've ever seen, because if they keep selling the games, then they're gonna, doesn't matter because like it's a business in the end, right? So if they spend very little money to make their games and they're not worried about the high assets or making a decent game, they just keep churning over the same slop. They don't have to like invest in all this new thing. They just kind of turn it over and add a little new features here and there. And they still sell more than any other game franchise, like most game franchises would dream of selling, Yeah, they'll eat it up regardless. They just have to stop buying them. I drop out of Nintendo ever since the Wii was launched. They just lost me with the gimmicky console. I was hardcore Nintendo fanboy previously. Yeah, that's fair. I know a lot of people did that. I love the Switch. The Switch era brought me back. I wasn't around for like the Wii era. I served a church mission for 2 years, and I was in Lithuania for 2 years when the Wii came out, and I got back home and my brother was like, check this out, like this motion gaming. I was like, this is weird. So I don't know. I was like, okay, that's interesting. And then I ended up just like not worrying about it. And then the Switch came. I did get a Wii U because I played Smash Brothers. Smash Brothers was like my thing. And the Wii U was bad and I only had like 2 games for it. And then when the Switch came out, I was like, okay, this is good. So let's see. Separate Gaming says, will Pokemon CA nominate Game of the Year? I don't think so. It'll get nominated for Best Family Game, which is also the like Nintendo category. Spencer, well, what point do you think Nintendo is too comfortable will finally bite them in the A? How many more years? I don't know. I just don't think. I think you can't stop it. I think it's one of those things that'll just go until it finally burns out. But it's still huge, and the reason why it's huge is because people buy merchandise of Pikachu. It's just that Japanese, like, it's the Hello Kitty effect, right? Hello Kitty is like the second biggest franchise. It's like, do you know anyone who has Hello Kitty stuff? It's like, they like the backpacks. They love that Hello Kitty backpack, So it's a bummer. And I think the first RPG that I probably ever played was Pokemon Red. Like, that was my first JRPG, actually, before any of this Final Fantasy stuff. Plan C says, it wouldn't work harder if I didn't have to either, to be fair. Yeah. Like, if you're just gonna make money, like, why do it? Maybe because you got pride in your work. I don't know. Until people are not bad buying Pokemon games. Yeah, and like Pokemon trading cards are like huge still. They're like the biggest toy in the planet right now. Do Bonanza and Mario Kart World run directly from the cartridge? No need. I think some do and some don't. It depends on, some are like, most of the first party games have been not key cards. They're just on the cartridge, but I know that's why people love Switch, because like every cartridge was like the game. Apis said, dude, you just reminded me, the first RPG I ever played was Golden Sun on the GBA. Yeah. I think we forget, like my first RPG was on the Game Boy. It was Pokemon. But yeah. And that's why I actually loved turn-based and I didn't know it, So anyway, I caught up. We'll see. Expedition 33 is a lock for Game Awards. Who knows who pays what for what price for what game? But rant cam over. Let's finish this fight. All right, Bigglesworth. What do we got? Should we nuke everybody? We just wanted to add some suspense here because check it out. Everyone's targeted. We can do some holy, right? Do we have enough for it? We do. What if we just go for it? Sacrifices must be made! Here we go. Hopefully this kills everybody. Boom. All right, everybody count it out with me. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I know. I'm loving it. Here we go. Yeah, you knew what you were doing, Bigglesworth. Oh man, this is so glorious. Rams up! Survive it. Survive it.
Damn it.
No. Javier, survive it. Survive it. Oh, he did. Your tank. Javier, I knew you'd pull through.
My life.
It was you did a great job, Bigglesworth. Jolie's gone for sure.
My father. I hope we're in time.
What a way to end it. Boom, we've broken the game thanks to Mr. Bigglesworth, everyone. Greatest contribution. I feel like that's like all I'm gonna do for the rest of the game. It's amazing. I should be collecting their stuff, but you know, that's fine.
My wounds will heal. But the Aurosite, Ludovic will use it to wake the machines. The weapons beneath the city. In time, he may even learn to harness the sacred power of the stone itself.
Don't let him. Now, in time, you think Ludovic is gonna last more than 2 years? Look at that guy. He's gonna die from old age any minute now, Vesrudio.
I never thought the man we turned to for help would turn on us.
Jolie is gonna be mad when she sees that move.
Right into the Cardinal's hands.
She's like struggling on these things, and like Bigglesworth just literally like wipes everyone. Alyssa says, "Do I die today or reach my samurai dreams?" I guess we'll find out. I'm like a roach. Yeah, you survived the nuke. It's funny seeing all these deaths, laugh out loud. I already had the chameleon robes by the time I started doing this. Yeah, I should probably get those. You sure? Okay.
What do you mean?
I thought something of the sort might happen.
Attaboy.
So I took the precaution of readying a false stone.
Sadio, you son of a bee. You glorious, wonderful human.
And that's the one I gave Ludovic.
The same. By now they've probably realised. Oh, to see the looks on their faces. That'll teach them for underestimating machinists.
Yeah, don't underestimate Mustadio or Alyssa.
We can knock out simple replicas like that with our eyes closed.
Easy.
Wait. 'Tis well and good that we have the true stone. But Princess Avilia and Lady Agrias are still in danger.
Yeah, so I missed a key part, right? Like, they talked about the Cardinal Delacroix being in on it with Ludovic, but I don't remember that part. And Alyssa called you guys out for it, because we were talking about something else. Some dumb shipping nonsense that didn't matter. And now I have no idea why they're connected to the Cardinal, but I remember Ramses saying, the Cardinal was in on this. But Agrias and the Princess are with the Cardinal right now.
Danger?
I knew it. We're going to go back.
The Cardinal was working with Ludovic to get the stone. With his scheme laid bare, he will scruple not at the means to obtain his prize.
Scruple not. Where's Toolman when I need some Old English definitions here? Scruple not. He's not going to mess around. That's what I would say.
In all likelihood, he will now try to ransom the princess and Lady Agrias for it.
Woo!
That's ridiculous. He would only make an enemy of the crown.
Why do you think he wants the Aurosite in the first place? The people tire of war. They tire of these endless struggles for power. They are afraid, and they seek salvation.
But that assumes that's like a noble ambition, because if he's seeking the Aurosite to stop the wars, I guess any means necessary, right?
I suspect the Cardinal means to use the legend of the Zodiac Braves to bring it to them. To create new heroes who would enthrall the masses and be his to command.
Oh, okay.
For that, he would need the stones.
Scroop, okay. Thank you, Plan C. Every time I'm worrying about the Old English, Toolman usually pops in, but I will take your definition. Means not to hesitate. Thank you.
The common folk look upon the Cardinal as a guiding hand, but it seems he looks upon them as naught but fodder for his ambitions.
It's as Ramses says. We cannot give the stone to the Cardinal.
Gotcha. Alyssa, okay. They clarified it, but you're right. It's a power ambition.
Then we must rescue the princess and Lady Agrias.
Yeah, we do. Again.
And we will. But the roads leading to Lionel Castle will surely be blockaded.
How are we gonna
We'll never be able to approach from the fort. Let us go by ship to take them unawares.
Ooh. Surprise attack.
We set sail for Ivalice.
Ivalice. Okay. Oh, he's joining us. Well, we need Mustadio to get Cloud, is what I heard, so...
Right.
You're welcome.
Let's get going.
Don't forget to shop. Can we get some samurai weapons now? Dude. Look at that back route. Alright, thank you. Outfitter.
Welcome. So by all means.
We've got pistols. Rubber boots. Mage cloaks. Oh, some rings. Okay.
Help with all
Let's see what we got. I like to do the auto first and then
Will that be all?
let's make our way through it. Don't forget to shop. To get who? Spoiler alert. Nothing's been spoiled. What are you talking about?
By all means.
Well, we gotta get a pistol.
Are you happy to thank you for...
From Mustadio. Oh, I already had one. Whoops. Crossbow. Kingslayer. I don't use crossbows, right? We have a bunch of battle boots. Spike boots. The spike soles the boots improve one's footing, while equipped raises jump attribute. Electricity resistant boots that have been treated with special resin. Okay. Are these just saying that, like, they give me defense against spells? Are these like a evasion? I've never used the cloaks before. I just like to, like, brute force it. Chameleons are available at outfitters at the start of chapter 3. You just need him. You don't ever need to play him if you don't want to. Gotcha. Okay. A bracelet inlaid with crimson jewels and maintains the wearer's mobility, while equipped grants immunity to immobilize and disable. That's cool. Protect ring. A ring forged from metal imbued with magic that prevents the wearer falling into a deep slumber while equipped. Grants immunity to sleep and doom. Okay, those seem good, right? Chance to evade physical and magical damage. Okay. I feel like I don't need them. Throwing weapon, explosive sphere that showers its targets with flame. That's kind of cool. Let's get a couple of those.
Are you happy? Thank you for... Are you happy? Anything? Are you happy? Thank you for...
Cool. Some ethers.
Are you... Thank you for your... Are you happy? Anything?
You'll see my OCD working right now.
Are you happy? Thank
now
you
I
for...
want to, like, make everything go to fives or increments of fives.
Are you
I need it. I need it. I don't even care. I don't even care. I've got the money. The holy water.
Are you happy? Thank you.
Don't judge me, you guys. Oh, dang, it's gaming hours. Toolman's here. We had a conversation about you. You weren't there for me when I had an old English that I needed defined. You needed to describe it to me.
Are you happy? Thank you.
I'm glad you're here now, Toolman. See, now this potion is bothering me. Can't have it.
Are you happy? Thank you.
Yeah, ooh, doesn't that feel so nice? What's the meme when they're like, ooh, Ooh. When everything lines up great. 25, 10, 10, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 15, 5. I'm just showcasing my mental illness to the stream. No big deal.
May I be of further assistance?
Go break fate. All right, cool.
Come back any.
I think we got everything, right? Did I miss anything? You told me to don't not forget to shop. I should probably equip my fellow Mustadio because he's actually part of my stuff, right? Okay, we'll give you stuff. You got your pistol and you got your battle boots with us. Aim shots. What do we got here? You can do items, arts of war, or aim. Okay, aim would probably be pretty good on him, right? I don't know what items he can use. What can he use? He just does potion. Nope. An aim one. Okay. You're worthless, Mustadio. Level 12. Get out of here. Yeah. Clancy did cover for you. Cool, man. He did a great job. Look at all the birds. I know. Look at all these birds. You just have to, like, release them. There's so many. There was one egg here, and now we have, like, what? We got 7 birds? 7 birds. 7. Bigglesworth, 7. It's a sign. Something's gonna happen. Starting aviary. That's what it feels like. I think I have everything, right? So now...
Was there something?
Yeah, they didn't have... We're good. We're good. We're good. I didn't want any of those rings. They'd probably help me, but... Did we level anyone up?
What is it?
You got a... 800. Alyssa, how many job points you got? Still not enough for what I want you to get.
What is it?
What do you got for us here? Rend. I want to get all the rend. We'll get rend speed. All right. And Ramza. I don't have enough to get another Geomancer spell. I'm so close. I kind of like the Geomancer. It's very strange. JP boost, JP boost, JP boost. Should I, like, equip the other stuff on them? It's fine. I'm over leveled. I shouldn't worry. Okay, let's go. No, I'm not starting aviary plan C. I'll go. We get to fight some pirates. Oh, that's us.
If the rumors are true, the city should be free of Lionel's griffins.
Heard some. Oh, I do that every time. When there's like background vocals in my headphones, they have like surround sound, and I look over here. I'm like, who said that? I like look around the room. Yeah. Why do birds suddenly appear every time? I'm sorry, that was not good. Okay, if the rumors are true, the city should be freed of Lionel's griffins. Whoa, guys!
What are you doing here?
Let's get romantic.
We have ears in many places. Few things escape our hearing.
We? Who are you working for?
Our? I say this for your sake, Ramza. Return to Egros.
He doesn't even want us around.
Delve no deeper into matters of royal maidens, or those of sacred stones.
Now Delita's being all cryptic.
What have these ears of yours been telling you?
You think to save a princess from a burning tower. In truth, you would but set her on a higher floor. There is only one person who can truly save her, and that is what I will do.
You're so cool, Delita.
What do you mean, Delita?
They're on their like hiatus breakup, you know? Fun fact, me and Jolie dated. Then we broke up, and then we got married 5 years later. So, it can work out for them, too. It's
simple, really. Noble endeavors do not always reach the end we desire. You cannot save the princess. however hard you might try.
I'm gonna save her. I don't care what you say,
You do well to remember.
but I love you.
Wait, Delita.
Wait, Delita. I have to save the princess. You know why? Because she also knows how to whistle with a blade of grass.
What is your end in all of this? I fear I do not know.
The Dukes Larg and Goltana, your brothers, and all the rest, they are all of them swept up in a mighty current. A current they cannot see or feel. I simply swim against it. Nothing more.
Yeah, you're being cryptic, dude. Just tell us. We know that your whole life's goal
We'll
is
meet
to go
again,
after our brothers.
I should hope.
Why? If I go home to Egros, do you think you're gonna see me? Or if I keep trying to protect the princess, then you'll see me. But you told me not to do that. But you know I'm gonna do that, so of course we'll see each other again. And you hope that we will? Quit double speaking, Delita. The whistling is so important to him, man. We've had 2 cutscenes where they just learn how to whistle.
Delita! Wait!
Yeah, man. Dude, his voice like cracked in that wait. He's sad. yeah, now kiss. Girls, you're both pretty. Listen to the music. Gafgarian's there.
Use the princess as bait to regain the stone. I would not expect such cunning of a man of the cloth.
Yeah.
You've some gall to speak, sellsword. It was you who let them escape.
That I don't deny. But it was not my task to stop them.
Still your tongue, Ludovic.
Don't speak to Gafgarian that way. Let me explain.
We will hand Princess Ovelia over to Count Dystarg as promised. That much serves us both.
Oh, he was never going to help us. We came to you for refuge against Dystarg, and this is how you treat us?
But it is no concern of mine if those who know the truth of her kidnapping live. I had no hand in it.
It's pronounced Jafjarian.
Be that as it may, the Beowulf boy, Ramza, has chosen to aid the gem thieves. If we use the princess to lure them out, we get 2 birds and 1 stone.
Nice.
I won't deny the truth of it. But such a plan has risks.
Hardly words I would expect from Goffard Gafgarian, the Black Bull.
Jaffa Jafjarian.
Your reputation would not cast you so craven.
Come on, say it, Cardinal Dequois. Come on, voice actors, say ho ho ho. I'm being weird, sorry.
I am cautious, Your Holiness. A soldier does not live to become old and grey, charging onto the field of battle unawares.
Very well. I will see that every possible precaution is taken. And let us sprinkle a trail of crumbs to ensure they find our snare.
Hey, like, I want to mention something here. This has nothing to do, but this is just an observation I had. So remember Mustadio's dad? He like looked weathered and like kind of old. Look at these sprites. Gafgarian looks like he's a like 3-year-old baby, like toddler, with a white mustache under a helmet. You know, he's talking about how he's become old and gray, charging like being smart. What's up, Franco? Yeah, dude, how's it going, man? So good to see you. I featured you in a clip at the earlier part of the stream, so if you watch the VOD or if you're catching up, hopefully you saw our little cuts together. We're just sitting in the political machinations of Cardinal Delacroix and Jafjarian and Ludovic. Anyway, so my point is, yeah, we've got like Gafgarian here, and he just looks like a little baby, and so does like Cardinal Delacroix, but like, man, Mustadio's dad looked old. What's up, Franco? Everyone say hi to Franco. Oh no, it was just me reacting to your super chat forever ago. That was so kind. So I did a bunch of clips together. That's kind of caught us up with what we did in chapter 1. And Javier says, "Oh, why delete to why let that icy heart melt Ramza ever loving warmth?" Nice.
I'll assume responsibility for the rest. You do well not to rely on that bungler anymore.
How
Toolman, bungler, what does it mean?
I shall leave the matter to you, Gafgarian.
Jerry.
Your Eminence, you jape, surely.
You jape. You jest. That's what I'm guessing. Javier says, "Hi, Franco, and welcome. You missed the rant cam." Yeah, I did have a rant cam. It was about Game Awards. Game Awards and Nintendo games and Expedition 33.
I fear their light is lost on this old sinner.
You don't have to answer every time I say it. I just know that you've always been there to like help me out with. I figured it meant something like that. So someone who messes up often.
Your Eminence, you cannot mean to trust this to a man like that!
Love it. Love the voice acting. The voice acting! He's his
I
conniving.
trust things to those who can be trusted. Men who fail me time and again are
he's gonna kill him!
in another way.
He's gonna kill him right here.
Your Eminence?
Dude. We didn't see him like with. We just pan up and goes to black. Ha! Some things are beyond me, even. Cool man, no. Don't say that. And the Game Awards are a rig. They're not a rig. I didn't say that. I don't think they are. I just think it's just the same people who vote on the same stuff. And they all think the same. Do we get all 5? Heck yeah! The band's back together, y'all. Oh, we're splitting up, huh? You think this moat is gonna stop me from casting Holy on all y'all? His bungler was bungled. Why Nintendo you not release new Fire Emblem trailer? I hype. Well, they just released one, Seppu Gaming. I want a new Xenoblade trailer, but they haven't talked about that. I want to know what the new RPG is that Monolith's working on. Okay, so Rams is over here. He's a Geomancer and a bigger group is here. We're gonna send Bigglesworth with you, and then we're gonna have Alyssa and let's see. We're gonna have Javier and Jolie. Wait, let's move you. And Jolie over here. And then Alyssa, you'll ride with us.
I stand ready.
I stand ready. Let's see here. Even Toolman occasionally needs to open the remake Ultimania. I can't talk about it because it's a Christmas gift. But I have questions about things. I'll probably just give it away. I don't know if Jolie's awake. It's 11 o'clock, maybe. She's not feeling great, so maybe she's asleep. I'm going to risk it. No way Jolie gets to this part of the stream. Because it's not the best Christmas gift that I'm getting her. This is risky. I should not be doing this on her channel. I got like the remake Ultimania, but it was the material Ultimania. So that's not the stuff where it gives you all the lore, right? It just gives you maybe some snippets from developers, but it's mostly like an art book. Are there different Ultimanias? Because I got it and I was like, this is just an art book, I think. Tell me in the chat. And don't tell Jolie. Shh. It's okay. If she finds out, I've got better surprises. That's one thing that Jolie says. I'm terrible at gift giving because I always give away the surprise. I'm one of those guys that like, when I give a gift, it's like, I just want to know the gift I'm getting. So please tell me, don't make it a surprise because you're going to get me something I don't want. And then I'm going to like, not like it. So tell me that you're going to get me something, and then I'm thrilled that I get it. There's some stuff in there, but it's more visually oriented. There is 2 different kinds, material and normal. Yeah, see, I got the material one. So. All right.
Forward.
Yeah, even Tool Man needs to break out the old Ultimania.
Where have you got off to, Gosling? Won't do to hide. There you are.
Gosling. He's calling her like a little goose or something. You little goose. I almost asked you what a gosling was. Like, what is that, Old English?
Come along quietly now. What do you say?
No Jolies. Everyone be quiet. By the way, Spencer, give us an update on Ernest. I presume he frees the trophies, right? Okay, an Ernest update. I don't know if he'll watch this either. So, Ernest is doing well, I think. He went to a convention a few weeks ago. And here's another thing that Jolie, well, this is good ambiance. We can listen to the rain and the thunder as we talk about Ernest. Ernest update 5. Stardate 112. I don't know, but like, okay. Ernest went to this expo and he bought like this back banner that's like the Final Fantasy files, and it has like our YouTube logo, and he buys a booth because he has a lot of games that he sells at these retro expos, right? He goes for himself, that they're fun for him, but now he gets to have a branding thing behind him so people come talk to him about Final Fantasy. He went to the Portland Retro Gaming Expo. He goes every year. And he brought a bunch of games that he was selling. I think he drove. And Jolie's like, be sure to take pictures. Like, if you're going to be representing our channel, like, just take a few photos, right? And, like, he was there for an entire weekend, and he was like, yeah, I've just been super busy. And Jolie's like, just take a picture, Ernest, please. And we got 0 pictures. So, it never happened, apparently. But, we know Breadcrumbs in Gaming. You see him in chat. I don't know if he's here today, but he's from that, so it worked out. But we don't know. That's an Ernest update. How you go? No update on the trophy list. We need to see his trophies. We need to know if he's actually playing the game. There's no way to know without the data. I could be wrong, but I think the trophy data also timestamps when you earned the trophy, correct? So it will tell you like the date and time when that trophy was earned. That would be cool to know. Release the trophy list. We will not stop asking for the list. Let's see. Spencer, weirdly enough, at my age, I've stopped liking receiving tangible gifts. I've realized now that I'm like 31 and my favorite gifts are anything either... for anything is either food or company. Yeah, I know. Like I'm not that I'm like a streamer now, but like I've never streamed before, so there's things I'm like, we're Jolie's a filmmaker, so we have like there's a big softbox light right here, and I have like these little. Here, you guys. This is what you guys wanted to see. Yeah. Hang on. So like I have like these little like light sticks, right, that like shine on my face, and the things in the background, that's what's lighting the colors. Like you can change it, but this is magnetized and it just goes in here and fills in my face. So I look so pretty. But yeah, we have all this stuff, but I was like thinking, oh, like we could get some better equipment for streaming. So I don't know. Apparently, just so you guys know, we're liking the streaming thing, so we'll probably continue it. And Jolie is looking forward to participating. So I know that you love streaming with me, but Jolie's going to be way cooler, and she wants to do it. So, yeah. Anyway, not rant cam. I'm just telling you about it. But Alyssa says you need a Buster Sword light stick. Laugh out loud. You know, I should. I like don't have that much. Jolie has all the figures behind her, and I like throw up a picture of Final Fantasy Tactics on the TV back there, and You guys can see my guitar that I never play. So anyway. Okay, Franco says Elgato Steam Deck, so nice for streaming. Yeah, do you know I don't stream that often. I'm just using my keyboard and I'm kind of dumb when it comes to this. But yeah, I have some things set up, but not a ton. But anyway, so yeah. That would be cool. But physical, this was saying like I like food and I like company. I agree, man. It's like as you get older, you just want to be around the people you love. So hopefully you guys can get that for this holiday. Shut your eyes, Jolie. You are not allowed to spy on your Xmas gift this year. Yeah. Shh, everyone be quiet. Separate Gaming says, yeah, I remember you going to church. You do go, yeah, we go to church every Sunday. Yeah, me and Jolie are pretty religious. We grew up in Utah. Like I said, I served a mission for my church. We go, but like church is awesome. Like something I'll say is like, even if you don't believe or whatever, like I'm not here to tell you what to believe, but it's just great because it's a place where like-minded people in the community go, and then you have like the support group, but then you're also like trying to like help each other, and you don't feel like alone, you know. I think I've told you guys before, my oldest son, he's autistic, so he has a therapist that will come and like kind of help him with it's called ABA therapy. And anyway, so she'll come and kind of work with him, try to teach him like social norms and make sure that he's not like awkward when he says things at school or whatever. He's actually like a really sweet kid, and we're doing everything we can to help him. But she was like, I just wish I could meet people, you know, and she lives here in Utah, and there's tons of, you know, churches here. And I was like, you should go to church. It's awesome. You know, like if you want to meet people your age, there's churches like, you know, and then you can get together and do stuff or whatever. But I know organized religion is not for a lot of people. You'd probably be like, not my thing. But yeah, we love it. We've been going our whole lives, and we feel like it's been really good for us. So anyway, yes, if that answers your question, Separate Gaming. Alyssa said, I did ask in my email if he's past chapter 10. I don't know if he's past chapter 10. We're talking about Ernest now, right? On YouTube. Wow, that's cool. Good on Ernest. Never got a response. Oh, did you email me or did you email Ernest? Maybe he sent something to you because I had you email me, but Ernest said, if you guys want to email Ernest, I shouldn't be giving out his, I shouldn't do that. You can guess his email based on the email I gave you. Never got a response. Hear about the new Final Fantasy VII novel, Dear Destiny. Yeah, we heard about it. I don't know enough. I haven't read the stuff, so I don't know. Like, I didn't read Traces to Past, like On the Way to a Smile. My whole goal in going into the remake stuff is like, Jolie and Ernest have played the original, and they can do like the extracurricular stuff and the required reading. I want to go in kind of be as like the perspective of someone who's going in who's just experienced the remakes, and I want to give my opinion based on just playing the games and see how that takes. So anyway, Alyssa says he put up a picture of the booth on Instagram. Okay, cool. There is a picture. It had a fancy banner on it. Yeah, there you go. Rantcam 2.0. Oh, yep. Elgato Stream Deck. Okay. The Funko Buster Sword is a light stick, actually. Nice. Can't wait for Jolie's stream as well. Yeah, Jolie will be an amazing streamer, guys. She rules. Jolie's streaming would be cool too. We'll have to do a poll or something, but Jolie's like, she was like, I don't know if you guys know, but Jolie was the spokesperson for the Walt Disney Company. What I mean by that is for the Walt Disney like resort parks. So she worked at Disneyland for years, and then she like was selected to be, you know, I think she talked about it in one of the videos, but yeah, so she knows like deep, extensive Disney lore too. So she's like, Kingdom Hearts would be kind of fun because I could tell people stuff, you know. But anyway, we'll have to see what people are interested in, but I think it would be fun to stream with Jolie. Let's see. It's rarely, Separate Gaming says, it's a really rare, had a religious person on America. I'm a devout Catholic. Shout out, man. Right on. That rules, man. I emailed you, laugh out loud. Thought you forwarded it to Ernest since it was my shipping my shirt. Yeah, well, he did ship it, but I just was... I felt bad. Like, I'm like, you can email me, because Ernest doesn't pay attention to the stream, so if he just got an email being like, send me a shirt, he probably wouldn't know what to do. And then I just messaged Ernest privately, so he didn't get to see the... he didn't get to see your asking what chapter he was in. Jolie is the spokesperson for the Final Fantasy files. We need her stream. That's right. That's more important than the Disney stuff. The deep lore of Disney. Dang. Okay, cool. Enough about us. You guys don't need to know all that. We're nothing special. We're just guys. Wow, Jolie's so cool. And then there's just Spencer. Yeah, I'm just here. She gave me the keys to the car and I'm like driving it. I'm like, let's play Final Fantasy Tactics. You know. No, thanks, Franco. You're very kind. I'm okay. Jolie is the coolest. If you know, like, yeah, I am like C+ territory. Jolie's like A S tier, you know. So she'll be so fun when we get her going on stream. So okay. Anyway, so they found Agrias. They're chasing her out. They called her a little gosling, and they're trying to get her. She was at Disney for like, I don't know, 10 years, maybe 11 or 12. Something like that. I don't know, I could be wrong.
Ramza.
Yeah, we can't
Lady
save her.
Agrias is beset. To arms.
Woohoo. Oh, it's just Agrias. Where's the princess? You represent us, Spencer. You're voice of the people. I don't know. I'm just like the Final Fantasy schlub who like hasn't. I don't have a background with Final Fantasy, so I kind of feel like a fraud sometimes. But I don't try to hide that. I think I just try to be honest and say like, yeah, I don't really have a huge history of it. I play other games, but I'm really enjoying Final Fantasy, so this is fun to get back into it. All right, let's see. 91, 78. There's a couple hundreds here. If I do like checking it out. Just us. I don't need that. I don't need that noise. You're so fast. You're the first one to go, Biggles? Crazy. What do we got here? Who are we fighting? We've got Knight, Archer, Knight, Black Mage. Okay. And the Black Mage is over here, and there's another one right there. Well, what if we do this? I could just nuke that Black Mage and then deal with... Am I going to be able to... Oh, I can't... So I can't reset my move if I use like Mana Walk, because then it gives me mana. That's frustrating. The voice of the people from outside points the way. A closet Clara, but the voice of the people. Thank you, Spencer, the people's champ. Spencer represent. You guys are too nice. I'm not that. I'm just a guy. You're very kind. Ah! See, I could have reset, but I missed. Now I'm just here hanging out. What's that all about? Shell will go off at 6. All right, let's do... Lame. They make this terrain purposely obtuse so you can't like get everybody in the spell. Because I was thinking like maybe I could go here. I'll do this. You can shell yourself, and then we'll move. We need to get in there. It's over. That's a little dangerous. If I go here and I Aura Blast you, hurts, but not like a ton, right? And then you're kind of open to a bunch of attacks. Got to get that archer up the high ground. The high ground, Javier. He's too humble to accept his role. This is the other sign that he's the voice of the people. Not true. He is humble to accept the super chats too, Toolman. No. Cut that out. Don't need to do anything. We're just having a good time. All right. I like just hanging out with you guys. I don't know if I just throw you in because there's only 2 here, and I feel like I know Agrius is going to help us out, but I feel a bit awkward just throwing you to the wolves here. But, you know, you might die, Alyssa. This might be the time.
I must concentrate.
I must concentrate. We'll get him used to it. You're so nice, Alyssa. Like, it does. I never get used to it. You're so kind. You don't need to do it, but it's always appreciated. You're very, very nice. As he builds the Final Fantasy stream setup. I have lots of equipment. I don't need any more money for this. All right, let's see. Ooh, can I prevent you from doing something? Franco, no! What are we talking? See, well, I just can't react in any way. Thank you for the super chat. I need to learn. This is what Alyssa was telling me. Take that, humble guy. Say Franco. Franco! Oh, I thought that was Franco to say. Say Franco. Say my name. Everybody say Franco! Franco! Thank you, Franco. That's very kind. Alyssa's trying to teach me just to say thank you. You guys are wonderful. Yes, Franco. Very kind. Not gonna hit her. Not gonna do enough. Aura Blast. That hurts. I kind of want to... Is this a bad call? To split? I should probably try and divide and conquer. Or not divide and conquer. I should just focus fire, right? Ooh, I'm doing it. Gotta do it.
Now!
Now! There we go. Well, we'll see how we do. Da-da-da-da-da. All right, Javier. You're my knight. I'm just throwing you in. There's only one thing to be done. Get her off the high ground. I was hoping you'd knock her off the other way. Let's see here. I'm following the boss's orders, laugh out loud. So don't you have Instagram, Spencer? I don't get on Instagram at all, but Ernest he manages the social for Final Fantasy files on Instagram. So we do have an Instagram. Everybody wants Kung Fu fighting, and Franco too. Yeah.
Let me see.
Everybody was Kung Fu fighting. Can I reach them? I can reach 1 or 2. I want to get rid of the archers, man. Okay, what are humans weak to again? Thunder? Right? That's what they were weak to? But I can't see. I don't like when I just have to guess what the damage will be. So this is my attempt. Oh, not gonna hit you. Never mind. Even just fire. I don't hit. I'm not gonna hit. Well, I can... They're not gonna move, right? They can back up and then fire. So let's see what I can do to them. If I do like a thunder. I'll just do that. Not a big waste, but we'll see what happens. No, they're gonna miss, but Shell, go!
Nothing.
Protect yourself. Yes. Now run at that mage.
Ramza, what are you doing here?
Always fire. Okay, fire is stronger. Ramza!
We've come to rescue you. We thought to breach the castle from its postern. But why are you here?
Even though Delita told me not to. I'm mad at him right now.
The Cardinal betrayed us. Was betraying us all along. He plots with Duke Larg. We
Ugh.
escaped the castle, but the princess was retaken. I was returning to save her, and here you find me. That we should thus reunite could only be divine providence.
See? Just like me, she's religious.
We must hurry, Ramza. They mean to execute Her Highness.
First these, then the princess.
All right, let's do it. You know what to do, Agrius. Yes! Finally, she's living up to her. Woo-hoo!
But how?
Let's go, girl. Oh, she's gonna snipe us from all the way out here.
Coming through.
Yeah, you better stay away. She's gonna attack. Oh!
Hard work's paid off.
So is the Cardinal. Who's he fighting? Is that Alyssa or Ramza? Oh, he's fighting Agrius. Ha ha ha!
Let's go.
Parried. Ring of Fire, Spencer. Is that like the Johnny Cash song? Yeah, you better get out of the way. Had no effect. Lame. You get to do it. Why did that Mage's Thunder go like 2 seconds after? Oh, heck yeah! I forgot that I had that equipped. Oof, that hurt bad.
We can win this.
We can, Bigglesworth. What have you got for me? What crazy nukes can you do? Woohoo! We nuke everyone? But I kind of want to get... We could kill everyone right now with Bigglesworth with the destroy option. But everyone gets hit. No one survives. Does that mean it's like a draw? If everybody dies at the same time? We know Javier can tank it, but I'm not ready for it yet. I'm not ready for that move. We can just play it like... Let's see. I want to get that archer. How far can you move? I like that I just have to commit with you. Yes! She gonna move? She can't dodge it. Get her!
Where am I needed?
I need you. Take out this guy here. It's a good old attack. Nope, not doing it. What? He is a knight, but that's all I'm getting? 60, huh? I could throw a stone at him. All right, I'll take the 60. I'll take it.
My fortunes fade.
My fortunes.
My turn.
That sounds like the move that to end all moves. Have you seen it, Franco? We nuked everybody in the last one and killed everybody but 2 people. And it's amazing. Bigglesworth knew what he was doing. He knew. You can take him out. Don't want to do that. It's over. Oh, what's this all about? I always like looking at Shockwave. Like, should we do a double hit there? They don't need my help. They'll get her. Let's say we just take this guy out. Let's just do just a simple finish the job.
There.
He blocked it. He blocked it. Unbelievable. You gotta get down there, Javier. Okay, I never know. So like, if I rend weapon, it... Does that also do damage to her? But it's only a 48% chance. That's what you get. It was revealed to me in a dream. They leveled up. So like, okay, rend weapon hurts her though, right? It's like an attack. But I have a chance of it not to happen? I could be wrong. See, it wasn't my fault. It wasn't your fault, Alyssa. You would have hit. I'm just gonna attack. Is that okay? Ooh. Ooh. Jolie, my girl, my love. You're not doing so hot. Always fire, you say. Okay. Here's the fire. And you can wait right there. Alyssa, no! Man, that's hurt. That's gonna hurt. You're faster now for it.
Excellent.
Come on, holy. This is the nuke, Franco, but it gets everybody. Boom.
Damn it all.
Way to go, Biggles.
End of the road.
End of the road.
It was worth the effort. Right.
All right, Agris, you need to save us. What are you gonna do? Hollowed bolt. What can she do?
Was I so weak?
I like it. All right, Alyssa, you want some payback? Maybe we can do some like shenanigans here. That's pretty good. Didn't like that. All right, Bigglesworth, you're up now, my friend. Oh, is he the only one left? You know what that means. I don't like this not being... I just move by instinct. Well, we might as well use arithmetics if we're gonna... Because it doesn't use MP, and even if it only hits me, right? I'll do it. That was not what I wanted to do. I was hoping that it would spread out like an AoE, but that did not happen. No worries.
Not done for yet.
There's no way to cross.
I must concentrate.
I must. We shan't be telling anyone about this, shan't we? Da, 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 da. Oh, I was hoping to give him a nice heal. He's in an awkward situation, isn't he? All right, shenanigans. It's my favorite word of them all. That's my favorite word. I say it way too much. Forgot your magnify materia. What's my magnify? You're talking about like my magic boost? I don't know what magnify is. Oh, materia. I'm dumb. You're not even talking about this game. Okay. Oh, it does let me get over there. Da 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 da. Focus. Get to your squats, Javier. Uh oh, Shell is gone. He's going for Bigglesworth. No! Regenerate. Okay. Abilities. Chakra. We need to get there. We need to get these items, y'all. And you know she's just going to be trying to kill this guy. I like where you are. It's good. Abilities. Let's see, Eric. Oh, this is that's what's up. Let everyone just enjoy heals. Boom, 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 boom. That's so amazing. Bigglesworth, how did you know? You can hang out here. Black magic. I want job points for you, but do I want them that badly? I will just wait. Am I going to be able to stop this boy's retreat? Probably not. Maybe. Okay. Da 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 da. We're gonna. What can I do? That feature should be illegal. Why your courage didn't spread? Laugh out loud. Oh, okay. So magnify. Oh, gotcha. I smell what you're stepping in, Clancy. I get it. Should we maybe try to stop him? Alyssa, you're going to be some collateral damage. But your speed surge is going up. You're getting stronger. Okay. Yep. He's trapped. He can't go anywhere now. Let's see. I love it. Give it to everyone. You are built for this. This is why we need you. High ground and tanky. Oh! I thought we had him cornered. That dead carcass. Would you change already so we can get your stuff before he snaps it up? He's gonna stand right next to his buddy and then he's gonna get that crystal. You know he's gonna do it. You just know. Take this. Abilities. Let's just keep you there.
Onward.
I don't know if we can move him from there until that carcass gets out of the way. I change his job class to target dummy. Could be a lag on either of our parts. Alyssa says, we definitely need to bring shipboard discussion back for those sweet, sweet views. It updated. Oh, you guys are talking about how many people are here? I don't know how many people are here. We don't need to get the views. If they only come for shipping stuff, then, you know, we need to. I think I told Bigglesworth on Twitter, it's like, we need to create the world that we want to see. Is this just going to be an HP crystal? I never can tell. Is it going to be something that I like? Or is it just going to be like... I never can... Oh, well, I guess I have to figure out... Oh, yeah! I want all those. That makes me happy. Poor Alyssa keeps getting caught up in my tangle vines. But she's getting faster with every hit. Rend his speed. Rend it! No! Javier, I've trusted you! I trust you. Only gonna get me this time. Not happening. We'll just do the old-fashioned. I don't need Guriga, right? Just the normal one. We'll wait. We'll wait. need those items. Okay, guys, let's see. We're talking about shipping. Okay. The shipping wars are just crash out about Tifa. It's always Tifa. Ouch. Okay. Yeah. You guys know how I feel about Tifa. I think she's fine. She's perfectly fine. I think she doesn't speak her mind and she's a bad communicator. And I would not like someone like that. She's got awesome qualities. She's got a hot body. She is an awesome martial artist. She's kind. Okay. There you go, Tifa. Would not want to date you. From what I've seen, I'd be like, no thank you. You enabling, like, just talk to me about why you think you're like your friend growing up, or not friend, someone that you knew has a messed up mind. Tell me why. Should I, you know what I should do? I should try and turn him into a toad. There you go. Get him. Make it work. Let's see. It's always Tifa. Marcus Brownlee 2.0 10 11 11. I honestly wouldn't like someone like Tifa too much in real life either. Yeah. Like, people don't think about that. It's not like a shipping thing. I don't care. I mean, I think some people project themselves onto the characters. So it's like, I feel like people with like body issues and stuff like Tifa. They're like, oh, she's so gorgeous and amazing, and we can like someone that's like hypersexualized, and that's okay. Like, yeah, okay. You seem really concerned about this hill that you want to die on all the time. You know, but I don't know. You guys just want me to go in off about Tifa and Aaron. Oh, I can't do it. Can't do it. I'll do that.
Come then.
Oh, let's see. There we go. Now we're getting all of our stuff. Turned him into a toad. It worked. Let's see here. What do you think about Kyrie? Kyrie? Is she like the DLC character from the See, I think she's kind of annoying. She's like the daughter of the Angel of the Slums or something. I don't know. I don't really have an opinion of her because I don't, unlike a lot of people on the internet, apparently, I don't look at every female character in a video game and think that they would somehow date me. I don't think that way. Good person, but no backbone would be my takeaway. Yeah, like, I know that she's gonna, we're talking about Tifa, but she's gonna step up in part 3, and I want to see that character progression. If she shows like a backbone and she has to be the leader of the party and she manages it well, like, I'll sing her praises. I'll be like, right on, Tifa. You know, the lost cousin of Tifa. You mean the greatest merc ever? Oh, okay, that's what you're saying, the greatest merc ever. Kyrie. The one and only Alyssa, yeah. 9. What is it? You guys are saying 10, 11, 9. I don't know what this is. Jolie sure has an opinion of Kyrie. Yeah, she knows how to sing a catchy tune. No, she doesn't. I got a mithril sword. I'll take it. Abilities. Let's just hurt Javier over there. He'll be fine. I turned him to stone. Javier, I'm so sorry. I didn't know that would happen. I thought I was using Tangled. What happens? Do you die now because you're stoned? Stoned. Oh, you're probably just talking about who's like watching the stream. That's what you guys are doing. That's fine. It's late. Friday night. People are going to bed. They're like, just finish this darn fight. Let's see. Fundamentals. Focus. A special language you got going on. I know what you're doing. Okay. Abilities. Man, you're just going all the time. We get everything? No, we've got some crystals and that thing. Okay, let's move you here. Stop the frog from jumping. Then we'll do a good old squat. Jolie, you know what to do. Attack that frog with your thunder spear. Oh no! Did it kill it?
I am ready.
He's alive! He's alive! Thank goodness he's alive. I want to go clean up all that stuff. All this work. Yes. Kill the frog. Franco's laughing. Javier, great to know I'm a statue. Ha ha ha. And it didn't kill you. He got revenge on you without trying, Javier. Well, at least I'm not a frog. That is true. You can take solace in knowing that you are not a frog. Yep, you can't go anywhere, so you can attack Alyssa, I guess. Alright. Silence you. Oh, he's still hurt. Save him, Remza. Give him some health. Same with you. Oh no, my one person that was gonna go clean up is stone. You're stone. Okay, well, let's send you. Go hop and grab that thing the next time, okay? You're silenced anyway. Are we gonna be able to get the stuff that we need before? Abilities. All right. We're gonna send you around. You don't have to be. It's fine. The frog can't do anything. Let's go pick up some stuff and do some arithmetics. Arithmetics. I don't know what I. We'll heal you up. Spencer playing 4D chess. Hit me with your best shot. With your best shot. You gotta hit me with your best shot. You're gonna be fine. The front. Fire away. Oh, thanks. I went from tank to errand girl. Well, you're a stone, so you can't do anything. Oh, sorry. That wasn't Javier. Yes, you're my errand girl. I need you here. We needed that lightning bow, Alyssa. Agri's gonna annihilate that frog. No. Bigglesworth killed at full health. Didn't you see? Everyone rushed to the... Can I just give you a good whack? Let's see. I'm sure I got something to help your stone out. Here's stone. I got a gold needle. Look at me helping you out, Javier. Welcome back. That was cool. Should have watched the animation.
How to proceed.
All right, Javier, you're back. See, those, I want to give, this is going to be weird, but I want to get all the items. I want Ramza to get all the stuff. Because I want him to have all the spells. Because I know I'm always going to use him. Is that like a bad play? Or is that smart? Let's see. All right, frog. Yep, hurt me. Ouch! Get in the water. Get dirty, Ramza. I can't do my abilities. That's fine. Okay. You know what to do. Focus. Let's go. Agri's gonna murder this frog. I want you to keep that frog alive at all costs. Wow, if you're speeding up, it even... Alyssa, you can get one. We'll do that. Me and Alyssa and Ramza can get a crystal. Yep, go get it, buddy. Yeah, steal that armor. Learn that ability. I hurt anyone for some extra JP? I'll take it. Attack Agrius. Stare down that frog. Let's see. With the right combination of skills and lucks, we can all be stoned at once. Or frogs, or asleep. But then we'd never get to loot Bigglesworth. Who hopefully gives him good abilities. Alright, go pick it up. What do you get? Look at all that. Holy cow. Yeah, I want all that. Alyssa, you just became so strong. Alright. Now we can kill the frog. Frog's gonna die. Right after he kills Javier. Alright. We'll just do the good old-fashioned holy. We won't nuke everybody. We'll just nuke the frog. Alright, here we go. Say, Spencer, you were into Thundercats. Did you watch Tiger Shark? Tiger Sharks.
Lady Agrius, are you alright?
I don't remember Tiger Sharks. I remember Street Sharks. That was a cartoon that I was into, where they like swam in the in the asphalt. Tiger Shark. I don't remember Tiger Shark. I'm sure if I saw a picture, I would know it.
I'm fine, but we cannot afford to tarry.
We cannot.
We're taking the princess to the Golgolada gallows. It's not far, but we've little time.
Oof.
Of course. With all haste.
Yes. We're so good at this game, you guys. Bigglesworth on top again, man. I see why you wanted to make this. You just wanted all the praise, all the love. Agrius wishes to join. Refuse. You can't come.
My sword is yours.
All right, Agrius. We'll take you. Woo, I don't know, guys. It's, I'm getting a little sleepy. New stock available, though. Ooh.
Greetings. How might I help you?
Looking for art in particular. Looking for art in particular. Yeah, man.
Hands with me.
Oh, look at these things we got. HP. Yeah, I'll take that.
This is your
sure. I don't want those because I want a staff with a giant serpent scale embedded on its tip. Like, does it do anything for me? I'll take a serpent staff. What about the mage's staff? This cypress staff increases the mystical prowess of its wielder. Yeah, why would I not want that one? Optimized equipment is bullcrap. Bullcrap. They were like Thundercats, but in the ocean. It was about silver hawks. Do you guys remember the cartoon SWAT Cat? I liked that cartoon when I was younger. I was into SWAT Cats. They like flew it. They were like these two cats that like flew like a jeep. Or not, sorry, they didn't fly a jeep. They flew like a jet, is what I wanted to say. Which is awesome. Ooh, I can buy wizard robes. Diamond bracelet. A bracelet embedded with a shining jewel enhances physicality, while equipped raises physical and magic attack power and grants immunity to slow. That's the play. Yes, please. I want that. It raises your physical and magic attack power and grants immunity to slow. Whew. They had a Super NES game? That's awesome.
This is most...
I did not know that. Yeah, I want the wizard's robes for my wizard. And I want the diamond bracelet. Heck yeah. Alyssa, what do we want? We'll get it. When it comes to HP, making you stronger, they know what to get. Nothing for you, my friend.
May I be of further assistance?
Looking for art in particular. No. Well, guys. Now it's time to save. See, we only save when we finish the stream. What a good stream. Thanks for coming, guys. That'd be funny if I just ended it like, see you guys, bye. Let's see here. To close things down, SWAT Cats was fun. Yeah, SWAT Cats, they had a Super NES game, that's right. And the katanas at this... I didn't see the katanas, but we will make sure to check before we play again. Can we put links on chat, or they get deleted by the bot? I don't even know if I have a bot, but like, I mean, like, I don't have like a night bot or anything. You can try. I don't know. Go for it. Do whatever. You tell us if it works. I like Tactics. I think it's cool. The story makes sense to me, and I like, it's like mystery, like, but they reveal their hand quickly enough where it keeps the pacing going, We don't have anyone as like loathsome to hate like Argath like we did in chapter 1, but it's been a good time, and I'm the Count the Count Delacroix or whatever, he's a little too villainy. Like, I liked the creepy vibes. I think they would have been cooler to keep him creepier, because it's like I felt like he was creepy, but then it was like, okay, you're just gonna murder some guy. He's like, I don't take kindly to like my lackeys failing me, and he like strangles them to death or stabs them. We don't know. We didn't get to see the two old men fight. The story is actually pretty relevant for even today's times. Okay, cool. Yeah, it just feels like a lot of like, people vying for power, and people are getting kind of caught up in the mix of it. So I don't know if that's like what you're talking about, but if I had to like paint with broad strokes, I'd kind of talk about Tactics just being like, it's such a bummer because the common, just hardworking, good person is just being used by people that have all the power, and they're getting fed up with it, right? So it's just sad, but yeah, I can see the parallels. You have a bot, Spencer. It's the one that censors me. Hey, Javier, is the bot in the room with you right now? Because I can't see the bot. Can you see that link? Nope, no link. You're just making stuff up. He didn't actually send the link. I think Javier's losing it. You'll really see it further you get. Yeah, okay, cool. Awesome, man. But I like it, it's like they're sticking to something, and we got to figure out, obviously Rams is going to have his come to Jesus moment with his brothers and whatever, but I don't see a link. I don't see a link. No link. Is the link in the room with you right now, Javier? Do you see? Tell us, what does it look like, Javier? You didn't tell us anything. We just think you're a crazy person. I'm just kidding. But yeah, anyway, thanks for coming to the stream. We will be streaming. So next week, I hope you guys have an awesome weekend. But next week, I will be back on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But Jolie will be gone Monday through Thursday. So I'm with the boys. Like I said, I'll have the monitor for my kids, and they usually go to bed. My two older boys, they go to bed around like 7, 8 o'clock. So it's right before the stream starts. But then my 7th, 8-month-old, he might get sad and cry in the middle of it. So I don't know how I'm going to approach that. I don't know if I should just like pause the stream and go feed him something if he wakes up. But I have to prepare like a bottle, and I have to get... You guys do not want to hear all about this. But basically, I just have to go like, get frozen breast milk and make sure that it's like ready to go for him. And that takes a while. So if you want to wait around for that, and then I come back and he goes back to bed, but it could be long. So I don't know. Maybe if that happens, I just call the stream, like I end it there, and then they might be shorter on Monday and Wednesday, and then we'll get back to the normal flow when Jolie gets back. But I still want to do it. Javier's an AI. He's an AI. There, you put a link in chat. Did you see it? Bigglesworth put a link in chat. He said, I'm not crazy, maybe a little. Maybe Bigglesworth is just in on it with you, and the YouTube chat doesn't allow links. Gotcha. In general, I don't recall that YouTube chat that I've been on allows links. Yeah, YouTube deletes links automatically, combat, spam, etc. Gotcha. That's why it's helpful to have a Discord instead. We've toyed around with the idea of like creating a Discord if that's something that you guys would be into, like so we could chat about stuff, But we're not like Jolie and I aren't like terminally online people. Like I'm on Twitter, but I was telling her when we started the Final Fantasy Files, I was like, I will like start engaging with the community and see like what people are saying about Final Fantasy. Like I would follow Square Enix and I would follow some people, but I don't really know who like the top creators in the space are. I always like shout out some people, but it's all based off of YouTube. Like Final Fantasy Union is probably like one of the biggest Final Fantasy channels in the world, I think, and they like do a lot of cool stuff. And but there's like the streamers, you have. I always bring up like Night Sky Prince and Blitz and some other people, and they talk about stuff. And Subtext is getting bigger with his like theory crafting and stuff, but I don't know. Like I don't know who the Final Fantasy VII creators are. I don't know who to follow in the space. So I was like telling Jolie, I'm trying to kind of get to know all the people in the space, and but it's been kind of a learning curve, which is fine. But yeah, anyway, I just yeah, I don't know if a Discord would be something that we're like. I don't know if people would want to come to our Discord to talk because there's so many other places to talk. But we're thinking about it. But yeah, we're thinking about like maybe a Discord. We're thinking about Jolie streaming. I think Jolie streaming would be the coolest thing. I think you guys would have a good time with Jolie. Javier will mod for you and make more awesome shipping images. Yeah, I don't want it to be a place where if we did a Discord, I wouldn't want it to be a place where people can come and. Like, I wouldn't censor anyone's speech or anything, but I think we would have rules to be like where we try to just be civil and like I don't want it to become a shipping place, like, I think they have their spaces and their Discords. I'm sure they do, but I would just want it to be like a fun group of people, like kind of like how we've all been on stream. Like all you guys would be totally welcome, and you can talk about shipping, like that's fine, but it doesn't have to be like the main focus. I know we could have a channel dedicated to it, and I don't even know if I'd want to do that. But we could, but it's like cool. Yeah, you guys have, like I said, you guys have made the stream so much better and stuff. So anyway, let's see. Final Fan TV and Subtext. Oh yeah, Final Fan TV. Like I've watched them and been in part of their stuff. Like they're very cool because they're always like excited and they kind of have that energy, they're just so positive and excited about all the stuff that's coming. So that's really cool. I always got Max Dude from. That's right, Max Dude is just like huge, right? And his favorite game is Final Fantasy VII. So it's like he played Tactics too just recently, right? So it's like he'll always do the Final Fantasy beat, but he's not like a dedicated Final Fantasy guy, but he kind of is. So he's like probably the biggest up there too, I'm in Final Fantasy Union Discord. Okay, cool. Yeah, they're like awesome people, right? Yeah, their setup is cool, but I'm not super active and a new game hasn't dropped. Gotcha. Hey, you all making polls now, the schedule streams, you're growing fast. That's the voice of the people. Now, I like you guys have stuck around this long, so I can tell you just honestly, I like the intimate feel, like that we're just kind of hanging out. I mean, our goal is to grow, obviously. Like, we want to get views and stuff on our channel. And I think the thing is, I think Jolie's stuff is really quality. And I think that if people watch it, like, maybe we don't have the best theories, but the videos that she puts, like, all the editing and time into, they're really well done and they're really well produced. So, like, if anything, it's just we want to entertain you guys and give you good content, especially around our favorite series. So, yeah, I think people that, like that would come to us, I like it just to be like chill and cool. Like you guys are awesome, and you share about who you are, and we could tell you about us, and but it doesn't have to be like this is going to be the biggest Final Fantasy theory. It could be, but I don't think we're the channel to go to if you want to get like the best takes. If that makes sense, like. Maybe it's like just more personal takes, like genuine takes and authentic takes, right? Because Jolie, she knows a lot about the games and she plays way more than probably anyone on the channel. But Jolie's not like getting in subreddit threads and talking about this theory, and she's not looking at other people's content. Like, she doesn't consume other people's content because she doesn't want to be like influenced by what they say or do. So Jolie just has her own thoughts, and a lot of it is just focused on her expertise of like as a filmmaker, you know, like she's being a filmmaker and understanding how live action and voice acting works. Like, we always talk about that stuff. So Clancy says Schrodinger, Baby Seal, and Professor Noctis are okay FF creators too. Yeah, I've watched, but I never know if like they're the big ones. I've seen Baby Seal stuff, and I've seen. I obviously know of Professor Noctis. You know, they're awesome. Like, there's lots of I like the community because they're open to like all different voices. Nobody's gatekeeping us. Like, we're pretty new in the scene, but no one's being like, oh, Final Fantasy files, like. They don't know what they're talking about, you know, maybe they could say that, but everyone's been really kind and nice in the space. So like all those people, like, yeah, awesome stuff. So, anyway, yeah, but I like having you guys here and you guys just participating in the stream. Like, you are as much of the content as like I am. I'm just like the guy talking on stream, but like talking to Javier and Alyssa, you guys are always here and being super positive and fun, right? Like, you've got Bigglesworth and Toolman coming in and laughing, and Plan C's been with us, you know. We've got Seppu Gaming. We've got people that just like streaming is really cool because it lets you guys have a voice. And I do try to always read what you say, and that's something that would make me kind of sad if we got like a ton of viewers and they were talking so much that I couldn't read everyone's chat, because I feel like you guys have way better things to say than I do. Like I said, I'm just some nobody who doesn't really. I have opinions, but I'm like, why would you listen to me over someone else, you know? Let's see, this channel. I like the channel because of how you guys analyze and break everything down from a filmmaker's perspective. Yeah, that's Jolie, right? And she's the one she's the lifeblood of the channel. I'm just married to her, and so like she has an actual expertise that people should follow us for. I'm just like, I studied animation in college, and you know, I'm an artist, but I don't do those things anymore. What Jolie still practices film, you know. She does like corporate video for people, but she did Hollywood stuff for a while, but then she got hired by outside, you know, tech firm where she does all the film stuff for them. And she manages brand and does all these things that she has all this expertise in. But yeah, well, that's really cool. Like, Jolie and Ernest has been able to get some stuff. I'm just like the nobody. So I'm like the bottom tier. Like I said, C tier. Ernest is probably like B, A tier, but we don't really know because, you know, and then like Jolie's like S tier. So, but yeah, you say hate watch along. Oh yeah. The Advent Children. We need to organize Advent Children watch along Discord. It was awesome. That would be fun. The hate watch along, says Alyssa. Javier says, yeah, it does have to be about theory crafting, just story analysis, plain simple. Yeah, that's true. Like, but I do feel like the things that get views are if you have a theory or a take on what's happening, you know. I think we're just kind of like like Jolie will be like, I like this voice actor's performance, or I didn't like this, and people are like, yeah, we don't really care. But we're not gonna pretend to be something we're not. You know, if we do have a take on a theory, like we could make a video about it, but you know, it would be more from like a storytelling perspective and what we think works rather than like we read all the books, you know. Let's see, Alyssa. Oh, let's see. Sorry. Franco says, we will listen to what you have to say because you're the voice. You guys don't need to say that to me. I'm not. I'm just a friendly guy. And you're Gundam fan, which is a big credential, Spencer. Well, I'm glad. I do like Gundam. I like mecha stuff. So, hate watch along. Evan Children Javier, I would be definitely down for that. I would definitely be that for me and Jolie. Awesome. You're more than the channel's number one, Spencer. You claim to be a Final Fantasy Tactics expert. Well, I'm gonna be one. after I play it 7 more times. The voice of the people. You guys are very kind. Well, Franco, you're still here. How about I do this? I will end the stream. I will play that video one more time. Franco, you can watch it. This was our first chapter 1. I had this little thing. Some of you guys have seen it, and then I'll end the video. But yeah, so look forward to a stream on Monday, but it might be shorter. So like it's going to be up in the air, but I'll be on. And if crazy things happen with kids, then I'm going to take care of my kids first. But I appreciate the support. Alyssa, Franco, Bigglesworth, everyone that's like supported with super chats, you guys are awesome. You guys are all nice. And then everyone else just with your comments and being part of the stream. Seriously, you guys rule. That's why I made this video, because I wanted just to point out all the funny things that you guys said. So anyway, you guys rule. I will see you guys next time. Check this video if you want, or take off. Guys, I'm getting excited. Dude, that is so Jolie. That sounds just like her. Dude, you do not need to do that, Franco. Don't do that. I'm not gonna win this mission. It's animating on mine. Alyssa, stop. Why is Ramza grabbing delete? Bigglesworth, stop. 777. I got the reference though. Speaking of ships, this is your ship happening right now, Javier. Come on, Salbag. Dude, no way!
God's have mercy.
I did not see that happen. We're creating a new ship right now. Here we go, Alyssa. In 3, 2, 1. Just like part 3. They're gonna whip so hard. It's the perfect ending to the stream.
Listen, understand the reason why I'm sitting here, playing notes with these hands, singing words that I have planned to sing to you for oh so long. May I have your attention, please, 'cause I'm not singing to myself. You understand if it's not me, it must be somebody else. I'll let you guess. Oh, bravo, now you know that these songs are about you. I'm glad you figured it out. Oh, bravo, you saw my show, and now you see just what you lack. Girl, I know you want me back. No. May I have your attention, please, 'cause I'm not singing to myself. You understand if it's not me, it must be somebody else. I'll let you guess. Oh, bravo, now you know that these songs are about you. I'm glad you figured it out. Oh, bravo, you saw my show, and now you see just what you lack. Girl, I know you want me back. No. bravo, now you know that these songs are about you. I'm glad you figured this one out. Oh, bravo, you saw my show, and now you see just what